Hello everybody. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been about 2 weeks since I've been gone for a 13-day work streak back to back. And as you guys know, I didn't do this by choice, but simply my company needed me. And at the same time, it was a great interruption to a lot of the games that I have been doing behind the scenes with things like the Elden Ring, Another Crab's Treasure, Hollow Knight Silksong, there's Silent Hill 2 remake, and quite a few others that I actually was going to intend to do, especially in preparation for the newly released games that are actually coming out soon, such as Code Violet and Resident Evil Requiem, and then there's Resident Evil Revelations 1, Revelations 2. There's quite a handful of brand new games that are coming out, and I want to wipe out as many of these games as possible before then, but given how long I was gone, it kind of set me behind schedule. So we're going to try to finish Another Crab's Treasure, but it will maybe take 2 videos, which is going to be this one and the next one, but I hope that you have, gotten enough rest and hope things have been going well for all of you. And I'm really glad to be back. It took me a lot of energy to be able to last the 13-day work streak, especially given it was about 16 to 18 hours out of my day. It was a lot to deal with, but I have enough energy right now. I've been making sure I keep up with my health and all the other stuff, so I feel like I have enough energy to play. But ahead of time, I like to thank you guys for watching these videos, as well as subscribing and following my Twitch channel and my YouTube channel, which helps me to grow and motivate me to continue to improve. And with the 13-day work streak that I've done, it's going to help financially boost a lot of what I was saving for both streaming and the behind-the-scenes projects, so we'll see what happens. Until then, let's turn this off and let's get started with Another Crab's Treasure. I hope you guys have been missing these content, because I sure have. I haven't played in such a long time. Alright, well, let's continue. So we are about a little over halfway through the game right now. Just a little bit about halfway through. And if you guys last remember, I had been gathering these treasure pieces to these maps, and I think we might be able to replace one right now. I forget what voice I did for him. Do my eyes deceive me? You brought back a map piece. Here I was poring over literature trying to discern its exact location, and you've gone and done it. All the knowledge in the world can't beat a little elbow grease. And determination, I say. Well, I got it all right, but I gotta be honest, I have no idea what this one means. So I thought I might as well show it to you. You seem kinda smart. Kinda? You little whelp. I mean, yes. Give it here. I'll decipher it right away, I say. Alright, so we got one more map piece, and now we just need one more, which I actually know where the location of this one is, because I actually skipped this area on purpose for this video. What is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. Well, of course you haven't. You're from out of town. But any Carcinian worth their salt water knows that such a building exists in Flotsam Vale to the east of here. Hey Henning, how are you? It's been a long time, hasn't it? I know, 2 weeks hasn't it been? But the thing is I am back. I will be, hopefully getting a lot more off days now that the holidays and the events are over, so I should be able to continue from now on. Hope you have gotten a lot of rest, and I hope you're ready for the preparation of us to complete a lot of the games that I'm behind on. They should have been done by now. But, unfortunate to say, 10 of these videos that I should have had done by now was delayed due to my 13-day work streak. So we will finish them as much as possible, one by one. As much as I would like to balance out the content, I do have to prepare for the brand new games that are going to release here in about a week or two. and we need to start eliminating some of these. So I feel like I might start concentrating on just two games at a time, finish them off. A lot of these games are about 2 videos away from being done, so you know, there's a little update for you guys. But welcome back, and I'm glad to see you again. I'm glad that you're doing good. I'm glad. I am doing well myself, even though I was dead tired. I'm not gonna lie, I was freaking super dead tired. I don't even understand how the hell I got through it, but you know, it's going to be a massive financial boost to a lot of things that I've been saving for. So hopefully we'll start seeing some great results from now on. Flotsam, you mean inside Roland's company town? No chance we'll find that one before him. Then I'm sure his employees have turned that place upside down already. Well, we tried. The house always wins, don't it? You always gotta be such a stick in the gunk. Give up if you wanna fry a small fry. I ain't quitting. Hey, hold on. Who said any of you could look at the map at all? Huh? I'm the one who found it. Oh boy, here we go. Kiddo, be reasonable. We're all up against the odds here. It's crystal clear that Roland and his goons have the best chance of getting that treasure. So let us, little folk, beat them to the punch first. Then we can argue all we want, okay? Alright, I guess you have a point. See you all in Flotsam Vale then? See you there. And chill with it. Guess I'm coming too. Godspeed, brave adventurers. Alright, so we are going to go to Flotsam Vale. Now, you probably heard my phone turn off, but I actually had the Neo... What do they call it? Neo Seeker? I think it's called Neo Seeker. So it's a little walkthrough. Just trying to remember all of the controls to this game because it has been a very long time since I've played. But I do think I remember now what was going on. So we need to go to Flotsam Vale. Quickest way actually back there is to the teleportation system, which is actually something I just passed by just a moment ago. I think it's this one right here. I still remember some things about this game, so you know, at least there's that. Yeah, it has been a little while. We'll go to teleport. And it is in the lands between, I believe. It's the Flotsam runoff. Yep, this is actually the location that I purposely skipped in this last video. And we are going to now explore this area. It's very orangey over here, but you know what? I figure I may as well stick with a nice color, because I didn't like the color orange on my color behind me. And yellow just doesn't really quite suit it either. So we'll just stick with a nice blue. Blue seems good for underwater. And he's like, I hate my life. All I do is just stand here holding a corkscrew. Yeah, I really wanted to start off with a nice and easy game just for tonight. Because, you know, I had some amazing things planned for Elden Ring with a complete, like, build redo. Because you can reset your stat points and stuff. And I was going to plan on going with a heavy build just to help myself get a little stronger in the game. Where the hell did you come from? Okay, we're gonna use our magic, because magic's actually pretty strong. That's actually why I really like this weapon. I mean, this shell, because this shell is very helpful.
Not worth my time.
Oh, he's like, I was getting my butt beat by this little crab right here. I was about to embarrass myself on live stream. So I'm just gonna say that it's not worth my time. Because I don't want to embarrass myself tonight. No. Not by a little crab, we aren't. We are in Flotsam Vale. So Flotsam Vale is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 areas away from the end of the game. And we have gone through 3, 6, 7 areas of the game. So this game is about 2 videos away, which is, you know, this one and the next one. So the next video, when I come back, we'll be finishing the final pieces of Another Crab's Treasure. So I'm really excited to see what the end of this one's going to be like, because hopefully Code Violet will be released by then. And I'm really dying to see Code Violet, as you guys know, because it is a dinosaur horror game. Yeah, I'm really hoping that that one's going to turn out pretty good. And then there was also that one that looked a little like Vanquish, but it wasn't Vanquish. Can't remember what its name was. Code something. I'm pretty sure it was like Code something. I'm pretty sure I have it like written down somewhere. No, it was called Pragmata. I think that's what its name was. Hey, how do I heal? I forgot how you heal. Oh, wait a second. Hold on 1 second. It's the upward button. I remember now. But, well, I guess, and you know what? We'll just search around like we always do. Nice and easy. It's a nice and easy game thanks to me lowering the difficulty, because I really did not want to play this on a hard difficulty. It was just not that type of game that I wanted to play like stupidly hard difficulty on. I'll save that for the other Souls games that are really meant for the challenges. Hey, he came like way over here. I think, oh yeah, that's the dodge button. I remember we have a dodge button. Good thing that my weapon's actually pretty okay to handle these guys. Because it would suck to not be able to do sufficient damage to them. What's this right here? What's going on right here? Got some bread claw. I really missed Another Crab's Treasure. I'm not gonna lie, I was like really missing Elden Ring. And I was really missing Another Crab's Treasure. I was dying to get to like the Resident Evil Revelation game. Like, there's so many games I want to play right now. And especially once the brand new ones start releasing, I definitely am looking forward to that. Hope you guys are too. I don't get my check until the 15th, specifically. You know, so we'll have to wait until then, and then I'll be able to get all the things that I want from there on. You know, things are going good otherwise, so that's a little good note. I intentionally really wanted to take a lot of early offs when I was gone for such a while, but you know, the thing is that I was like thinking in my mind, well, you know what? I can either take a bunch of day offs. Hey, we found a new shell. I could either take a bunch of day offs and still continue to deal with the struggles that I normally was for many months now, or I can make things easier on us and get a lot of brand new things and upgrades by taking the sweet time to work the really long schedule, which only comes once in a blue moon, because there's not very many events that happen, or holidays, and make things better for us, right? We got another star limb for vitality, permanent vitality increase. We'll just leave them alone. They should not leave reviews. I mean, like, everybody these days doesn't even know what a brand new good game is anymore. You know, they really don't. Like, as much as, like, hopefully, I mean, that they're legit type of reviews, but we'll see how it goes. I am getting my butt handed to me. Oh yeah. How do I heal? No, I need to heal. Get out of here. Thank you. But, you know, what does people of Gen Z even know anything about like a good game anymore? You know, I saw some Instagram videos as an example of people that were like, oh, whenever I turn on my PS5, how the heck did I get through this wall? But they'll turn on their PS5 as an example, and the next thing you know, I think I'm stuck in here. Oh no, I'm not. I'm okay. but they'll turn on their PS5 and they'll be like looking at their library, and it's like a quick 30-second video, and they'll be like, oh, games are not the same anymore, and it'll usually be something depressing, like they'll, you know, look at their library and then turn on their PC, or their game system, thinking that they're gonna have something to play, and then they just turn it off immediately, being like, oh, you know, I don't feel in the mood, or the games are just not good enough for me to come back. You know, games aren't what they used to be. Well, that's because they're playing games like Roblox, Fortnite, Minecraft, you know, freaking bullshit games. You know, they don't know what a good game is anymore. You know, they always play all the mainstream games, you know, and that's the thing about mainstream, is that I just really dislike what games have turned into, you know. And I've been talking about it for a long time now, you guys know this, and I just feel like a lot of people just ignore what is good out there, you know. Everybody always finds something mainstream, you know, like the main streamer or the big YouTubers, you know, and then they get hit with just a barrage of like fake content or skits or stuff like that, and that's why nothing feels legit or genuine or real anymore, you know. And I feel like that's the big reason why a lot of people review games so poorly, you know. They just don't know what games used to be like, and I feel like you gotta give things a chance. You do. And I think that Code Violet might actually end up being pretty good, even if it isn't like, you know, the greatest storyline. Who knows what it is, but if it isn't the greatest storyline, at least the gameplay should be good, right? And that's just like the Souls games as example. They're great gameplay, but they just don't have a very great story. And then there's other games that have an excellent story, but they're just not great gameplay, you know? At least as long as you have one or the other, then that's all that really matters, is if you're enjoying the game, you know? That's at least my opinion, personally. We'll see how it goes either way. I mean, I know what I'm getting myself into when I buy these brand new games, and I don't have insane expectations. Yeah, that's exactly right. They look at things as either good or bad, and if it has a few bad things, they're just gonna brand name it like, oh, this game is crap, you know? Oh, it doesn't have this. Oh, it's just a copy of this. Well, you know what? Everything these days are a copy of something. You know, at least the idea of its existence comes from something that's already been made. I mean, look at all the things that are made these days. How can the hell you come up with a brand new idea when everything out there has already been thought about? That's why we have a lot of reboots, a lot of remasters, you know, because all the ideas have been taken. I mean, if you really want to look at it from even like a human standpoint, we've already seen every type of style of how people dress. We've seen every type of style of makeup. Hell, even people start talking the same. They have the same tone, they have the same voice, they have the same way of how they speak, you know, the same words. Like, it's like everything's already been done, you know? And trends are nothing more than just bringing back something that's already been made and modifying it just a little bit. But you know what? Sometimes, like another Crab's Treasure, even though it was kind of taken ideas from like, I want to say like not only Dark Souls, but, you know, maybe Alice in Wonderland and a couple other things. I mean, just look at how brilliant this game turned out to be. It's very relaxing. The music is beautiful, you know, and that's what I can appreciate, is that they did a really good job at just making this game really fun, you know, really interactive. And I mean, you know, someday people are going to make games that are copies of or ideas derived from successful games like Undertale, you know, or even Earthbound. And the thing is that as long as they're fun, well, then what does it matter, right? If it's a copy. Aha! You arrive, fellow vagabond. I always want to say vagabond. The currents run thick with agony here, the flotsam of evil creatures' greed. I sense you've seen the light, and come to vanquish that evil with me. It is very hard to achieve originality. I mean, with all the ideas that are out there, how the hell can we come up with a new idea anymore, you know? I mean, shit, people even look the same when they're born. That's why we have so many look-alikes now. Well, I mean, because there's only so many combinations of genetics that are going to eventually make you look the same as someone else, sound the same as someone else, just like the frequency and tightening of your voice and all that stuff. Everybody's going to eventually have somebody out there who sounds the same. Well, you sense wrong. I'm still just here looking for the treasure. The treasure. The treasure. Again with this prattle. Surely no treasure can be more valuable than the rush of adrenaline from taking blade in claw. To be honest, I have no idea what the treasure is, but the old guy said it's really valuable, and I think it's the only thing the shrimp will accept in exchange for my shell. I don't want to fight evil with you, sorry. I just want to go back to the tide pool. A pity. A goddamn pity. A goddamn pity. Hey, look, my banana peel. Well, we've almost searched about like that whole section. Now we just have this whole section right here, and it's not really much. You know, I wonder what's up there. That's a good question. Can we access this area from what's over here? Or should we be accessing it from what's up here? Oh, that's a good question. It was technically just because a lot of my work employees call out in PTO so damn much because they don't want to work. I mean, like, they're old people, you know, nobody wants to do 13 days back to back, 7 days back to back. Hell, they don't even want to do 4 days back to back. So all of them always EO, PTO, call out. And since they know that I'm the most reliable person to show up, and not to mention one of the most, if not actually the most, capable dealers that they have, besides maybe 2 or 3 other people that I can name, you know, I mean, like, compared to the 95% of the dealers they have, I am like their prize token among like maybe 2 other people. But, you know, it's just they rely on me to show up, and they know that I'm young enough, resilient enough, determined enough to make it happen. Specifically my goal. And they know what the goal is, just like how you guys all out there who have been watching me long enough know what my goal is. So, you know, it's like, yeah, I was like, you know what, okay, fine. You guys want to continue to call out and all that stuff, I'll take up the reins and, you know, do a temporary leave on streaming, as much as I really wanted to come back as many times as I could, but I just couldn't get earlied out enough to even get home to spare time for streaming. And I was like, well, you know what? Even though it's only a temporary little thing, I can't. Oh, okay, I can get up there. But even though it was a temporary leave and it was a really long time, and honestly, it did delay a lot of my videos, I think of it as the positive aspect that it helped me to kind of think back of, like, you know, things that were bugging me about streaming. Because, you know, when I stream for a really long time, back to back for the past year, I'm always thinking about, well, growth, you know, things that I can improve on, or, you know, am I doing things right? Am I doing things wrong? You know, does anybody enjoy my content? You know, there's so many things that I just let get to me. But then I started to realize that, well, if I stop streaming, you know, because I have thought many times about stop streaming, I started thinking about the idea, would I enjoy games as much as I did now if I was to go full YouTuber as an example? You know, would I be comfortable with just not talking, I mean, or should I say not talking on live, but instead only talking to a recording and then uploading it and thinking that it's going to end up being just as interactive or just as entertaining like what John Wolfe was doing, you know? But I think about it. Ooh, one more to increase umami. Umami is our magic-based stuff, if you remember. But I was thinking, you know what? I enjoy the live content more. I do. You know why? Because as much as it makes it a pain in the ass for me to have to edit these conversations and things out, I enjoy it while I'm live because, I mean, like, you know, it's easier for me to feel like I have something to talk about. I have something to, you know, like inspire me and motivate me to continue talking. Oh, I see. There's a little dead spot right here. But, you know, it's just like, it wouldn't feel the same to me if I was just doing it on recording. You know, not having a crowd at all, but just simply doing a recording only. I just don't know if it would feel the same to me. And I think that, you know, when I started to also think about the fact of being live, sure, it bothers me when I have dead days and stuff like that, quiet days, but you know what? I have more comfort being live than I do just being offline and recording. And I have more enjoyment out of games right now, currently in my time of day, by interacting with people than I do just playing it by myself behind the scenes. But sure, I mean, behind the scenes, I don't have to feel rushed about finishing a game. I could move on to whatever I want to. But then you think about the lonely aspect of it. You know, you would feel lonely. I would feel more lonely playing a game offline than I would a dead stream online. And, you know, it's like I enjoy games so much. But at the same time, I'm kind of like in this part of my life where I just want to interact with people, even if I only meet them once, even if I only talk to them once, you know, that's what makes it enjoyable, is having to meet new people, enjoy these games together. I've read thousands of threads, thousands of comments of people on Reddit or, you know, all these other kinds of platforms, and people will be like, oh, what motivates you to continue going? You know, what do you do when you have a dead stream? Or why the hell would anybody want to sit there and watch a long play? They call it long play, where it's like people play games and stuff like that, support them, and, you know, I don't understand the meaning of this and stuff. Well, that's because you're looking at it like an aspect of just the game itself. You know, to me, live streaming is more than just watching someone play a game. It's about talking about a game. It's about talking about life. It's about talking about what's wrong with gaming these days, or even what was good about gaming. You know, it helps you to kind of just get the interaction that you can't get. Where the hell am I now? Oh, this is a shortcut back to the area that we came from in the last video. The one where I beat up these two bosses in this very greenish kelpy area. But, you know, I think of it as like, okay, you know, the idea is about games online is more than just the idea of watching somebody play. But, you know, it's more about also, there's so many people out there who are lonely, who don't get interaction with others. You know, you don't, I mean, like, look at it from this perspective. How often do we ever find a game that's actually good anymore on a multi-platform, you know, what do they call it? A multi-mass platform game or something like that? I forget what the hell MMO stands for, you know, mass multiplayer online or something like that. I mean, you know, yeah, sure, we have World of Warcraft. Sure, we have things like, you know, Final Fantasy or Fortnite or Minecraft, but it's not the same. It really, really isn't, because the games are not focused on the idea of playing together and enjoying the game together like it was back in Halo, Gears of War, you know, stuff like that, you know, so many others. Final Fantasy 11, that was a massive one right there. And you know, there's so many great MMO games, like even old school RuneScape or Mabinogi, Maple Story. You know, I could name thousands. Diablo 2, you know, StarCraft. And all these games did not require you to buy an assload of monetized, you know, items. They didn't shove ads in your face. They didn't try to, you know, hype up all these skins and all these armors and all these colors like League of Legends does, as an example. You know, and you were just there to enjoy a game together, just like the old Call of Duties. The very, very oldest of the oldest Call of Duties were much better than the modern ones because they didn't focus on things like that stuff. You didn't have to pay for this stuff. Sure, they brought out new maps, but you know, it wasn't like bundles and bundles of an incomplete game, and you could still just very much enjoy it as a flat game itself without buying the DLC. But nowadays, when you play games like that, it's almost required for you to buy the DLC just to even enjoy the game, just to even have a completion of what the game is, you know? And I feel like now it's kind of changed, especially with like mobile app games. It's really changed the mindset of gamers in the new generation, where everything is just all about trend and hype and stuff, you know? I mean, like, it's pretty bad. I really hate, like I said, what games have turned into. I mean, there's so many things I could talk about and list, but I know you guys are aware of what it is. You know, I don't have to list out every freaking thing, because you guys are very much aware of what the problems are. But, you know, it's like, when I have more people out there who are willing to eventually bring the trend around of bringing back games for what they used to be, like what I'm trying to do, you know? Like, I'm trying to bring back what games are really meant to be like, what live streaming should be like, instead of always trying to focus on bubble bath girls, teeny babes, or freaking, you know, ASMR girls who are gaming and freaking trying to promote their stupid OF shit, you know? Instead of all those YouTubers and streamers trying to do subathon, or, you know, all this money, this, money that, you know? The more that I can get more people like me out there who are just playing all the games that are not mainstream, focus on the ones that are actually good, make people remember what games are really meant, like ones that actually give you genuine emotion, genuine experience, memorable wanting to come back moments, you know? That's what I want, you know? Maybe then, eventually, if we have enough people that are going to boycott the idea of buying all these mainstream games and paying for absurd amount of thousands of dollars on mobile app games for what? For fucking temporary content, you know? That's not even gonna last you 3 months, and you spent like what, $5,000-$10,000 worth, which is almost like maybe 2 years worth of games, you know? You see what I'm saying? Maybe just then it'll force the bigger companies to go in a different direction, where they'll start finally focusing on things like making genuine, meaningful content, just like what the movie industry is doing. Have you noticed a lot of the movies out there are now being recommended as those, like, people are recommending movies that are almost unheard of. They're not part of the movie theaters. They're not part of things like Netflix or Hulu. They're just hidden other country movies, and they're actually good. And people are trying to shove that up in people's, you know, faces. You know, give the underdogs a chance. And that's the same thing with games. Hopefully I can do that same thing, you know? Interact with people and make them feel happy, relaxed, comforted, you know? I can't always guarantee happy, relaxed, comforted when I have shit like Elden Ring or Resident Evil 4 on professional difficulty. Those are examples. Can't always relax in those types of things, but you know, that's why I balance out the content. But you see what my point is. we gotta enjoy these experiences together. And that's my take for it. I'm not really like probably all there in the head to come up with thousands of things to talk about or name, but you know, that's my take on games these days, movies, hopefully what my goal is, you know, to hopefully build a community of people, eventually trying to bring the underdogs back when it comes to games, bring genuine experiences back, force companies to stop like getting funded for all this bullshit games that they be making and instead start forcing their direction of actually keeping their employees that are actually really good, not abusing them, you know, knowing their worth, that whenever you have a good artist, a good music maker, they're just not a number, but instead somebody that's valuable to create, you know, many genuine experiences for people in the future. You know, that's what we need to start focusing on. That's what at least I'm hoping it'll eventually become, you know, because then we can enjoy games more, enjoy movies more, because it's not just games, you know, everything is like a cause and effect. And as an example, you know, if we can put this kind of idea out there for games, it'll not just affect games, it'll affect products, it'll affect movies, it'll affect, you know, how places are treated in work environment. It could affect a lot of things. It's like one big chain effect and probably beyond the average person's understanding, but everything, like I said, is a big chain effect, you know, in today's world. We need to go to this east. Yeah, east. We gotta go this way. I was trying to figure out which way I'm supposed to go, but everything almost looks the same sometimes. Either way, I know it's a long process, and I'm okay with it. I know that everything I do is going to be probably all up against me with the biggest wave or wall or whatever of growth and stuff like that, because it's gonna, I mean, I'm just one person, for goodness sake. But you know what? I do my best, and I know that I'm capable of doing a lot more. And that's why I've been determined to focus that, you know, work streak and use it as a start, just like that project behind the scenes. Use it as a leverage, as a start, because I know how to provide my own funding. You know, I'm smart enough to be very versatile and flexible and ambitious and use my creative planning to adapt and go higher and higher and higher, and use that towards positive changes, not only for me, but for hopefully the rest of everything else that I want to do in life, you know, even on live streams. So yeah, I think honestly, I'm quite comfortable sticking with what I do. I don't really care anymore about focusing on negative outlooks, because I know how someday, and with enough patience and determination, I'm going to get there with those plans. I know I will. Because how exciting will it be once I start doing caving, diving, and ghost hunting out in the middle of nowhere, and it's all real, you know? None of this scripted bullshit. Because I actually am curious myself to see all these things in person. It's been my goal to really just experience life for what it really is. You know, this is like another good example about my streams, is like I'm trying to get people to realize there's more to life out there than just the things that we do systematically, you know? Like, you can definitely find... Did you just chew me up? You can definitely enjoy more experiences out there. Like, if you want to go fishing, as an example, you don't need to save and spend $500, $700 on a toured fishing event, you know, in a facility. Why not instead buy your own gear and actually learn how to fish on YouTube and through trial and error practice and get better. No, don't break my shell. My shell's my favorite. Don't break it. Don't you break my shell. I will be very upset. This is my favorite shell. I thought I liked the banana peel, but this one's really good. No, my shell. Oh, now you pissed me off. God dang it. That was my favorite shell. Well, at least I have like 47,000, what the hell is the currency in this game even called? I don't even remember. But, I have $47,000. I'll just call it dollars, like sand dollars or something. So I should be able to get another shell when I go back to the city. But yeah, I want people to realize there's more to life than just what we do systematically. Why not, instead of spending thousands of dollars on, trusting illegitimate mechanics to fix your car, you can spend that $1,000 to buy tools and watch YouTube videos to learn how to fix your own car so you can become independent. If you get bored with life, go and visit other places that are not part of the tourist areas. Maybe you might actually find something out there that you can do or want to do. Dang, this place is pretty... Oh, wait. Dang, this place is pretty messed up. Yeah, you think? Roland owns this place, right? I don't know what you expected. That guy's a jerk. I don't know if I'll go that far. Don't go off insulting someone just because you're jealous of their business skills. How many company towns have you constructed, huh? Hey, whose side are you on? I thought you were trying to beat Roland to the treasure. Right. Roland might be a visionary, but he's standing in between me and my loot. Gotta keep that in mind. Thanks for keeping me grounded, pal. Yeah, it really is. Like, what you guys saw was actually, like, a lot less progress than what happened just a day after. It absolutely amazes me how fast this project is, like, really taking off in the speed that it's going. Like, probably the end of this month, I'm gonna see a massive jump in finally benefit, So I'm really happy and excited for this, because I really cannot wait to start getting things like, a car and, extra gear and equipment, a brand new PC, build a better wall, move to a better place, just start making life better, eating better, having more free time, to do the things I like, which is like streaming as an example, and it's, like I said, not always going to be games. It's going to eventually be more things than just games, but I'm not going to give up on gaming. It's just I'm going to be adding in different things, as I start progressing. I'm just limited by my resources. My resources are what's limiting me from doing this. Like, I don't have a $10,000 streaming backpack or my complete brand new, rest of my digging gear or climbing gear. I don't have any of that yet. So, it's like I've been holding back, a lot of what I can do, and I stick with what I can do, which is games as an example. But trust me, there's going to be lots of brand new things out there that you guys will see, and it will surprise you. Oh yeah, it'll probably even surprise me. The plight of working crabs pulls one's heartstrings, doesn't it? All this labor to extract trash from the seabed and process it into usable supplies, like the gorgeous polyethylene dress that you see on my gorgeous bod. Almost makes you question whether or not it's all worth it. Almost. I mean, like, think about it like this. Here's like a really good example of even things that I try to promote. Instead of other people shilling, stupid shit out there by trend or because they're getting paid to do so, this dress that she's wearing, is a very good example of things like Apple, Coach, Louis Vuitton, freaking Michael Kors, all these other stupid things that you can name out there, and they'll slap a piece of crap looking thing like this and it'll be worth like $50,000, $75,000 just because of the brand name, but yet it's really worth a $2 piece of shit, maybe not even 50 cents of a material. And this is the same concept of gaming. This is the same concept of products, and I hope that I can encourage people enough out there as an influencer and gamer and entertainer and all this other stuff that we can eventually get out of this systematic bullshit and start trying to redirect all these companies to really making things worth what they really are. I mean, like if I'm gonna spend, like an example, let's say I'm gonna spend like $100,000 on a car, right? I'm not gonna get some $100,000 piece of junk friend car like a Tesla, or even like those, Tesla futuristic cars. I'd rather spend $100,000 on something that's actually really worth that money, and it looks really good and it makes people really be like, well, like as an example, a ZL1. A Camaro ZL1. That thing's a fucking monster. That shit will outrace a Lamborghini. Instead of a Lamborghini, why not go for a Bugatti, which is really something that has some serious freaking speed to it. And I get it, it's a racer car and stuff like that, but this is an example. If people are going to spend their money, make it actually worth what you're paying. Make sure the product's worth what you're paying for it. Don't just buy it just because of a damn trend or because of, what do they call this shit? Conspicuous consumption. Conspicuous consumption, for those of you who don't want to look it up, is when you buy something just because it's expensive and, as a way to flaunt off your wealth, or because it's like a trend of, something popularized as an idea of something valuable, when it's really not. I hope that I can encourage people out there to stop doing this shit. That's what the whole idea of live streaming is about. It's not just playing games on Twitch. It should be about learning things, getting genuine interactions, because not everybody meets people, genuine enough people out there in person to be able to make friends, okay? Because I'm telling you, there's more fake people in person than there are people online. It sucks. Hell, you can't even find a genuine best friend anymore. Can't even find a goddamn girlfriend who's not trying to use you for money. And all these fake women out there who are always on their goddamn phone every freaking second when you're hanging out with them. This is the shit I'm talking about. That's what the purpose of live streaming is about. For those of you on Reddit who don't understand the concept of sitting there watching somebody. Because you can still interact with people and still be doing something behind the scenes. You don't just have to sit there and watch. Maybe sometimes people will... I drive a Hyundai. Nothing fancy about it, but it works. Exactly my point. That's all a car should be, is that it functions, okay? It's nice that it looks, if people want to buy a nice looking car, but you know what? If I crashed a $5 million car, okay? If I even got a scratch on a $5 million car, you're not going to see me freak out about it. You're really not. You know why? Because in my mind, I've already stopped caring about the way that it needs to be perfect or 100% condition. I have it. It's like this brush. Okay, well, it's a brand new brush, and if it gets scratched or dented, even though I just bought, I'll just buy a fucking another one. Okay, that's I don't know about you, but that's just my mindset. It's just a damn material, it's just a damn material. I don't know why, but I've become desensitized to materials. I want to have it, but do I want to value it so much that I become obsessive over it, or, you know, get angry about it? No. I really don't give a shit, you know? It gets scratched, gets dented, gets damaged, whatever. It's whatever. I've already lost my ability to become attached to things. I don't know what it is, but I think it's just because as you get older or something like that, you just stop caring about things. Sure, it's nice to have, but you just stop caring. You know, honestly, if I really could save one thing in this freaking whole building right now, and it was something on, like my building's on fire, honestly, the first things I would be really grabbing is the most valuable things that I have that is used for real life experiences that will help me to survive. Things like my firearm, that's like number one, okay? Always having my firearm, you know? My stuffed animals, because I really value their presence, you know? I haven't had my stuffed animals for a very long time in my life, and I've always wanted them, and you know, I worked really hard to get them. I won them all through arcades and everything, and I see them every single day, and I clean them and, you know, make sure they stay in good condition. And honestly, I was at my loneliest, and at least I felt comforted knowing that I had something there. It's probably just a childlike mindset, but you know what? They're valuable to me. And honestly, as invaluable of money that they are, it's their sentimental value that makes them valuable to me. You know, that's an example. But things like my PC, my game consoles, the games, those can always be repurchased. Those things can always be repurchased. And like I said, I always know of a way to make finances in all kinds of ways. It's really just how far am I willing to take that, you know, and put it into action. I mean, look at what I'm doing now. And people will question that, right? But you know what? At least it's better than being a corporate dog for the rest of my life, if you guys think about that. And at least it's going to speed up the process of what I've been really trying to do, you know? And it'll be an exciting experience, and you guys will be like, well, shit, maybe I should start doing something of my own inspirational idea to, you know, get my life and goals going, you know? Exactly. You really can't put a good price on memories, because honestly, that's what makes us who we are, is our memories, you know? We don't get... What the hell is this? Scuttling sludge steamroller, but I don't even have a... I don't have a shell. Uh-oh. Oh, what's this ability? What's this one? Oh, it's an electricity ability. It's kind of like an... Well, but it's not really like... Oh, I see. It's an electric shield. Oh, I see. But I'm almost gonna die. No, we gotta get out of here. Yeah, we gotta run. We need to dip out of here. Hey, look, I got a box. What's this box do? What's going on here? Why are they stopping? I don't know what this box is doing, but it's doing something. I'm gonna die. Oh no, I died. It's because I don't have my super shell. Would you like to respawn at the nearby moon? Yes, I actually would. Because I actually need to go back to the city to get another shell anyway. No, I thought I paid for insurance. I did. Don't you guys remember? I paid for insurance on that shell that I was wearing, which was the valve. And I did it at the end of the last video. I was supposed to start right now here with the shell, with the insured shell. You guys ripped me off. What the hell? I got ripped off. And it's not a bad ability. It's not really that cool. This one's not that good of an ability. Well, I at least have my 52,000 of sand dollars, or whatever they're called. I mean, I'm just gonna call it sand dollars. It's easier for me to remember. But you know, well, actually, where's the nearest save point? Because we don't even have one. It's like way over here. Now I would have to frickin' walk all the way back over here. You know what? Let's just go kick his ass. I have 5 healing items. I have full magic. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go kick his ass. Let's get some revenge. Come on. Let's get some revenge. Come over here, boy. Yeah, that's some good damage right there. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, yeah, we're doing some good damage to him right now. Damn. But I am winning the fight. Oh, yeah, I'm winning this fight for sure. Hey, the hell? Ah! He's gonna get me. He's gonna get me. He's gonna get me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm about to die. He is shoving me across the field right now. Gotta get that healing item. Where did it go? Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Even on the easier difficulty, it's still a little tough of a game. Just a little bit. It's not like that bad though. I gotta get that tin can. Oof. 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 I've almost got him. I've almost got him. Come on. I know I'm not supposed to do a frontal attack, but the thing is I can break their shields. Because they do tend to have a durability, so we should be able to do something to him soon. Ha ha ha, scuttling sludge steamroller. Defeated the scuttling sludge steamroller. Jesus. Zooplankton. A specimen so tiny that it is powerless against the ocean currents, but perhaps it's happier that way. Taking damage regenerates a little umami. Really? Yeah, but you know, what's it called? I forgot to mention it, but I work tonight. However, I will be able to stay up a little later because I will be Ubering. So that way I can get my, you know, rent and money order and all that stuff. And then I'll be working tonight and I'll be back on Sunday. So I don't know what the new schedule is. Last I checked it 5 freaking times, it wasn't updated, so once I find out, you know, we'll see how many more days I can finally finish up these games and videos and all that stuff, and, you know, hopefully get the brand new games going once I get paid on the 15th. So, you know, I get paid basically like Friday midnight, like at the midnight of Friday, or otherwise like 11:30 p.m. of Pacific Standard Time on Thursday. I know it's very specific, or, you know, on the dot, but hell, I'm very, you know, on point with my information. As you guys know, I don't leave details out very much. Unless I absolutely have to leave details out for certain reasons. You know, but the thing is like, yeah. So we'll have lots of great games coming in. What the hell is this weapon? Oh, you can poke little blocks and make your weapon stronger. That's cool. I didn't know you can do that. Well, that's something new that we discovered. Barbed hook. Now, let's see. Well, we defeated him. So let's go a little north. Yeah, that's because that's where we gotta go, is north. So we'll go a little... Let's go and get a couple of these guys done. I don't know what he's got, but he's got something. What did you have? A light cup. Drunken claw. It has a little less, but you know what? I want to see what this ability is. It really actually is a drunken claw, but I am not digging that ability. So we'll definitely go back to this thing. At least until I can find a teleportation to get back to the city. No, I fell through the crack. You asshole. What's this one? What does this do anyway? Oh yeah. I actually don't mind that ability. It's kind of like an uppercut. Uppercuts are good. How do I get back up there? How do I progress? We want to go this way. Yeah, let's go this way. This way is good right here. Should be able to make it. Should be able to make it. Should be able to make it. Come on. What the hell? Crab. Okay, forget it. We'll go this way. We'll just keep on jumping. Keep on jumping. Keep on jumping. We're doing just fine. I'm really... Hey, I think that's a teleport device right there. What's this one? Tissue box? Tissue box. What does this do? What the hell does that do? Wait, what does it do? Top cleanse. Oh, I see. It's like a oh, what do they call it? A status effect. You know, curing ability. Yeah, I see. Ah, hello, Dee Dee. How are you? Thank you for welcoming me back, and welcome back as well. I hope that you've been doing well. I'm glad that you're back. We're just finishing up another crab's treasure. In a sense, not really, no. Minecraft is very different. This one is more of like a... What do you want to say? It's like a Dark Souls, but with like, it's kind of like playing a Hat in Time. It's like playing a Hat in Time. It's like playing, like a Mario game a little bit. You know, it's fun. You would really enjoy this one. I mean, it's a really fun game. And I really think that people should definitely give this game a try, because it's very, I don't know, it's just calm, you know? I love it. So let's see. We are needing to go to... Let's go to the moon snail domain so we can get our skills up, because we haven't bought any new skills in a while. Yeah, we haven't bought any new skills in a while. Let's definitely do that. Besides, we haven't seen him in a while. Generous as ever, the noble moon snail provides their pupil with additional powers. Okay, so what's the skill that we should focus on this time? So if we go this directional route, because as you guys know, I'm done with these abilities on the top left and top right, but let's see what these ones are. While aiming your spear at an enemy to grapple them, instead you can deal a powerful blow. That sounds really good. Throw your fork at enemies to reel them in. That sounds good. After your shell takes hit, while blocking, your next attack deals greater damage. That's good. This one's immediately... Wait, your shell regenerates immediately upon breaking. That's what we need. My shell, if it breaks, will be revived. Yeah, let's go for that one. What determines whether a creature flees a larger predator or stays to fight? Perhaps it is a calculated decision based on whether they feel they can win. But sometimes we see prey creatures take flight, bites. They have no logical hope of surviving, driven not by logic but pure primal instinct. The flea is not in these creatures' nature. I am terrible at reading. This one will restore, after dealing damage to an enemy, will restore your recently lost shell health. That actually sounds really useful. Alright, so we need 60 crystals to be able to get the final one, so we're definitely going to hold on to these. Nice. Dealing damage to an enemy repairs my shell. That is really good. Okay, let's go back to town, and let's go buy my favorite bubble shell from the town. And after that, we'll go back and finish up what the final area was, or this specific area that I was at. Okay, so if I remember, you must be right over there, actually. I need to go have a talk with this person because they screwed me over. I bought insurance for my shell. It was supposed to be able to come back, and it didn't come back. I see the lure of the unaffordable has hooked you once again. Listen here, buddy. You sold me a fake insurance. God damn you. Wait, where's my... No. Where's the shell? What happened to my insured shell? Hold on 1 second. What the hell? Where's the thing? What the hell is this thing called? The valve. Yeah. Purchase valve insurance for 75. Okay. Where's my valve? I don't have a valve though. How do I pop this off? Pop off. But it says square to pop off. I am pushing square to pop off. It's triangle. It's not square. My shell. No. I lost my valve shell permanently. You assholes. God damn it. Now I gotta freaking stick with this piece of junk. Whatever. We'll stick with it. What do we care? We're professionals. On an easy difficulty. On an easy difficulty. Oh my gosh. I'm not playing this on a hard difficulty. Wait, what is that? It's pinned. How do you pin? It's pinned. My shell. Look. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, right there, see? It's pinned. How do I... Shellfish just... Yes! Yes, there's my shell. That's what I wanted. Let's go back and buy another insurance. I got my valve back. God. Yeah. Goodness, I was a little I was like almost a little upset that it didn't show up. We shall buy another... I guess you can only buy it once, or maybe it's permanent, but you only buy one at a time and it comes back. Oh well, I mean, I got it back now, and that's all that matters. Okay, let's go finish our last area that we need for this map piece right here. I've got my bubble valve. I don't know why, but I really like this bubble beam move. It's really nice. Okay, so we gotta go to Flotsam Vale, and I think it's the upper swamp area? We'll see. No, it is definitely not the upper swamp, it is the other one. So we'll teleport one more time. We want to go to the other one. Yeah, I think it's the lower crust or something. Shipping port? Shipping port. Yeah, there we go. That's where I was. That's where I was. Alrighty. Okay, let's see. Where are we going this time? We're going north, and I have a compass right on the top left corner, just in case. You know, we find all these barbed hooks, and I don't know what they're really for. I guess that it's to throw the nail at people, which I don't really do in a fight. And you remember that ability that you can hook them and reel them in, or pull them in and do incredible damage if you have the skill for it? That's probably what it's for. Let's see what happens if I throw this at him. What happens? The spear, right? See? Nothing happens. I don't understand. Oh, you messed up today when you saw a crab with a hammer. Even though it's not really a hammer, it's just a little Lego at the end of my thing. Ooh. Oh yeah, you messed up today. I'm so glad that I don't play this on the hardest difficulty. I feel like I would really kind of make the game not enjoyable if it was a hard difficulty game. I know that some people out there probably play it for the difficulty purpose, but not me. I definitely just want to enjoy the experience of the game. So what's that do? What does this do? Flip switch. Okay. Well, nothing's happening. What do we got here? Huh? What the hell is this? How do I make it work? Do I need to wear the... It needs electricity. Is that what's going on? Do I need electricity? But I don't have electricity. Hold on one second. Okay, so let's see. Because I know that sometimes games like this, they come up with these little creative ideas. And not always does it make sense. Oh, this is Scuttleport. That's what we want. Because that is where we want to go. And we already checked this path right here. It led right back to the old area. I don't know what's going on here. Because I wasn't able to figure out a path to get there. But it looks like as though Scuttleport might actually end up going here. And then it goes left. Because you see this arrow right here? So I think that's where it's going. But I need electricity. How do I perform electricity? What's this one? No, that's not what we want. Well, that's a tennis ball. Yeah, it needs electricity. Well, shoot. I don't know what to do. No, that's not gonna work. Or maybe we need something. We're probably missing something. Maybe we gotta climb up here or something. Hey look, a Lego block. What does this do? Fizzle? Pop off? Pop off? What do you mean pop off? Go check up here. Maybe there's something up here that we're missing. No, can't climb up there. Ooh. It's kind of slippery up here, I'm not gonna lie. Paper claw. Okay. It looks as though we are at a dead end. Well, shoot. Maybe we should go find that item that allows me to do electricity. Maybe that's gonna do something. Maybe we're supposed to pop off. What the hell is pop off? That is not what I want. Yeah, we gotta go find like a... What was the item? It was a tin can. I remember now, it was a tin can. And that allowed me to do electric move. But then that means that I would have to leave behind my shell. I'm gonna come back for this thing. My freaking shell. Okay, so this one's the electricity? Yeah. Okay. Let's try this. Maybe we're supposed to roll into it. That's probably what we gotta do. Let's go over here. At least we're running fast. Oh yeah. This is a pretty fast moving shell. Better work, I swear. I don't know what else could be electric in this area. Okay, so let's pop off our shell shock. And... what the hell, man? What the hell, man? It's not working. I don't know what to do. How do you do it? How do you roll? Oh, maybe we try that. We gotta like pop off her shit. Oh shit, I'm out of magic already. Well shit, I don't understand. Is there any areas? You know what? Have we checked down here? I don't even think we have. Have we? No, I'm pretty sure I did. And then there was also this path that was over on the left that we don't really know what it could be. Well, maybe I should look it up. While I'm moving around, I should look it up. Because, you know, I know that sometimes these areas... Okay, so Flotsam Vale. Okay, so according to Flotsam Vale, when we get to the electric area, right? So we have to fight something called the Sisters. But I don't know where these sisters are. And it's somewhere in the middle, closest to right about here. But I thought I fought those people. Maybe there's one over here. There's like a sisterhood over here or something. But either way, once we fight the sisters and we get over to yeah, okay. No, I don't see anything here either. Intermission. What's this intermission one? Don't see anything here either. Maybe we go to Scuttleport. Okay, so it looks like as soon as we enter the area, there is a golden spark with a W locker on the left. Well, that is not helping my situation. Okay, so Flotsam Vale, let's head to this section. Okay, so here it goes. Continue north towards the tower. We're shown in the scene, and as you approach it, you'll notice the electricity on the right, the device on the left, and Firth up ahead. Talk to him and check the left side and flip the switch to make a plug fuse appear. Equip it and enter the hole. Who the hell is Firth? Who's Firth? Wait, isn't that isn't that the cowboy guy? Yeah, it was the cowboy guy, right? Well, they said he was up ahead. I didn't see anything. Maybe we missed him. Maybe he's out there somewhere and we gotta go find him. So we have to go find him first. That makes sense. Why we couldn't progress. We had to find Firth. Because there was a boss that I missed apparently. Interesting. Well, we'll find these sisters. They look like... I don't actually even know what they look like. But I saw their picture kind of, sort of. I was really just skimming through as quickly as possible. It's better to look up these things and know what you're doing than to run around like with your head up your butt and not know what the hell to do. I don't know why people are so stubborn about looking things up while they're on live stream, but for me, I'm like, you know what? Anything helps, and I will do it. Behold the slurry. Somewhere beyond it lies our lost Holy Land. Perhaps one day I'll venture there myself. But best not to dwell on such things. Hey, jumping's actually pretty fast. Well, actually, it kind of looked like I was moving fast for a second. Yeah, see? Let's go and find it. Hey, what is this? Give me that. It's a closed claw. I don't know what that is. It's probably like a material to make a new item or something. So... they should be a little southwest. They should be somewhere around here. The sisters. It didn't really tell the location of where they were, but you know, the last known map location that I saw when I was looking up that guide stated that it was somewhere around here, so hopefully we'll find them. As well as that guy Firth, which I don't know who he is. Jesus. I really like this hammer. It's really useful. It makes, like, whacking them so much better. I love this, like, hook claw thing. Just really amazing to have it. My lone little version of a hook shot. Hey, this looks like something that I saw in the guide. Where is this taking me? Hold on one goddamn second. There we go. Hey, there's Firth. Isn't this guy? Everyone keeps talking about Roland's business. What does he actually do? Ah, so this is Firth. You mean Shellfish Corps? They're the biggest scavenging operation in the whole ocean, pal. They dredge up all sorts of garbage from the ocean, like the open ocean, bring it to the city, and then reshell it at somewhat affordable price. Genius, really. So Roland does all that himself? Wow, you really don't know anything about business. A proper CEO doesn't get his own claws dirty, you know. He's got people for that. He's got a lot of employees and independent contractors working for him, paid by the hour. Why don't those people just sell the trash themselves then? Look, you're asking a lot of questions, pal. Just trust that Roland's been changing the tides for the better, in a big way. Okay, well I found Roland, but he doesn't let me talk to him anymore. Huh. Maybe interacting with him was enough, and now all we have to do is kind of like go back and see if he shows up at the door. Who knows? We'll see. Let's go beat up those sisters while we're here. We should be able to somehow get over to them. I might be able to get up on this ledge and see what kind of item that is. Oh no! Can I do it? Can I climb it? I cannot. What is it? I thought it was purple. It literally looked like for a second it was purple. Where's these sisters at? What monster? Or where their location is for the sisters? Because I don't see no sisters anywhere. This hammer is making things so much easier on me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I really like this hammer. This is like really helping a lot. Where in the hell could the sisters be? You know what? Let's find out, cause I don't see no goddamn sisters. So it says that the sisters scuttling. We killed the scuttling guys. Okay, so here they are. The cervix sisters. To the northeast, find a hole in the floor with water. There's a somewhat easy boss there. In the northeast, there's a hole with water. Really? You mean something like... Well, I mean, where could water actually be is a good question. Well, damn it. Probably the most confusing section of this whole game so far. Legends say that these can grant any wish, though they're wrong. They're wrong though. I didn't see a giant hole in the ground. Hey look, there's a cliff up there. What does that lead to? Oh, that's just back to that area that I came from, I think. But then there's that thing that's up there. You see that? The big mailbox up there? Maybe we want to go up there too. Go check it out. I don't think I've been up there. Maybe there's something up there I need. And then we'll go check for Firth, because I'm pretty sure Firth should be at that location by now. Hopefully. Because he wasn't talking to us anymore. Oh, it's a shortcut. Oh. We can't... Yeah, I'm sliding. Yeah, I can't... Hey, didn't they say something about a hole in the ground? Hey, it didn't work. But this is the hole in the ground, right? Unless we're supposed to activate a switch for it. I don't know, we'll figure it out. There's all kinds of holes all over the place. Pretty sure if I look hard enough, I might actually find more holes somewhere. Okay, well, we're gonna head up to that door and see if Firth is there now. Maybe he should be. If he's not there, then we're gonna have to take a detour. Because we need to find out what that other area is and see. No! Stop it. What are you doing this for? God. It's the only thing about platform games. They gotta, like, at least make it so you don't fall through the cracks all the time. That's annoying. Where would this one go? And why would that one need to be there? Huh. I don't see a hole in the ground. They said it was a hole in the ground. I didn't see no goddamn hole. That was the only hole I saw, and we tried jumping down it. Hopefully Firth will be up here. Maybe interacting with him earlier just caused him to show up over here now. I don't see Firth anywhere. At least he hasn't popped up on screen yet. Firth, are you over here? Please tell me you're here. Please. He is not here. Okay, then it means that... Yeah, it means that we are missing something in the story. And I'm not sure what it is, but we're gonna go over here to this section and see if we can try to go through into this area or up to this area and see where it leads us. I know that one of them leads just back to a shortcut. That's the best that I can do. Really strange. I can't get into I can't get into Scuttleport. I can't get into Scuttleport. Okay, so we want to go east. Alright, so we want to go east and head up north, and we'll find a moon snail shell. Ignore the path to the north. That's our next dungeon after we do some things. For now, let's end things here and start the next page. Okay. Now fast travel back to New Carcinia North upper crust. Once back there, approach the cereal box and put the map piece back on it and make the center of the map appear. You know what this means? The large crab that chases us in the sand between is the next box. Wait, do we have another map piece? I didn't get another map piece, did I? Map piece 1, map piece 3. But what about number 2? I didn't get map piece number 2. Who has map piece number 2? Hold on, we're gonna look it up. Map. Find the map we're looking for. Okay, so we'll want to go north, but look to the left. And scuttling sludge steam power roll. Okay, cardboard box. Oh man. Look to the left. And flip. Okay, so flip it. Look to the left and flip it. And a platform moving cloud. Hey, so you remember that giant crane? That was moving. We might want to go check that. Although I'm really surprised that we didn't find a map piece when I beat up the boss. Maybe I missed something. Yeah, I thought something was missing. Something just didn't seem right. We'll just go back over here. I must have completely, like, not seen it or something. I don't know. I didn't see no freaking map. Because I beat up the boss here. But we didn't get a map piece for it. They are extremely resilient to magic. Oh yeah. Very, very resilient to magic. Damn you. Oh, my block is gone. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so we gotta get another block. Too bad that we can't use a battery from there. Okay, so I don't see a map piece, so we're gonna find the upper... how to get up to this upper area right here. See if there's something about a crane. It said something about the nearby the crane. We should find path to our map piece. So, no, that, oh my god. Why? I wish I had a double jump. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It would be really, really, really nice to have a double jump. And it just would make my life a lot easier right now. Not having to re-jump back up onto certain things like that. Don't you freaking think about doing it. I swear to God. I am gonna bubble beam your ass. What the hell, man? Jesus. How do you pick the block like last time? Yeah. So that's how you get your hammer weapon. Alright. I wonder if I can do this to other things as well. Not just the block, but also other ones. Like a tin can, or maybe even a cup, you know? Create something else. Okay, well, I don't see no map piece there. It's gotta be like a crane nearby somewhere. Some kind of switch for it, at least. Do we have a switch anywhere? No, not that I see. Damn it. Damn it. Please don't knock me off. There we go. We got a muscle. I hate this stupid, like, whatever this thing is. This, like, gunning fucking shrimp. A little pain in my ass. Did I just parry him? Hitting an enemy with enough attacks to max out their balance meter will open them to being capsized. And, okay, when they're flashing, we would hit them. No. Oh my god. Oh my lord. What the... It is around here. It is around here. It's right here. It's like right here. The map piece. It's literally like somewhere here. I saw it. I did. I'm not crazy. It's on the platform. It's that right there. That chain going into the ground is where. That's what I was thinking. So how do we operate the crane? The crane system has, I don't know, it's gotta have like some kind of switch somewhere. So where in the hell would this switch be? Let's find out, because that's where the map piece is, and we need that. It looks, oh my god, everything is a death trap in here. Everything. But... yeah, it's like right above my head, okay? So one of these houses up here has to have the map piece. Right? Actually, this one? Maybe it's like up at the top. Like we have to like, I don't know, hit some kind of switch somewhere. I don't see a switch anywhere though. Yeah, you see it? You see it? I think that might be the map piece right there, because it's the correct location, but somewhere in the center of it is a map piece. Just gotta find a way to get to the switch though. I don't know where the switch is. How the hell do I get up there is the question. Please do not shove me off of this thing. I am begging you. I don't like how my attacks are missing sometimes. Some of my attacks miss. There'd be like some kind of switch somewhere. Somebody's gotta have it. Come on. You know, the hammer's not bad, but it's a little slow. That's the only thing I'll give it, is that it is a little slow. But it is helping a lot with damaging enemies. Where's the switch? I don't see it. Am I like just blind? Is there something I'm not seeing? I don't see a switch anywhere. They really made this part of the game right here the most confusing one of all. I mean, like, out of all the spots that we've been to in this game, I've never ran into a problem of getting lost. Like, I don't get lost in any of them, but this one, they really made it hard for you to figure out where to go. Please tell me you know what to do. Shiny. Want. Maybe that's where we gotta go. Is up there. But how? How can I? Maybe we just gotta, I don't know, figure out a path up there. I was trying to figure it out earlier, and I just couldn't successfully get it to work. It looked like as though there was a shortcut that we needed to take or something like that. I don't know. Just to get over there. Because look, not any way up there. Will you get the hell out of here, please? Jesus, I hate that thing so much. Asshole. I hate that worm so much. I get it that it's based off of like a bobbit worm, which is actually on real ocean grounds, you know, on the beach and stuff, but creature is annoying. Like, really annoying. Just like some of these guys, like especially this guy right here with the gun when you're on higher grounds. Very annoying to deal with. So I think we have to go up here. I'm just thinking that it has to be up here. It's gotta be something up here. It's gotta be something up here. There's gotta be a reason we come up here all the time. There's nothing up here. There's not anything up here. And to the north would be this way. I've never genuinely had a problem. You did not. You did not. You did not. Get me out of here. Thank you. I was gonna say, I was gonna get stuck in there. I would have been mad. What's this? Oh, it's a mason jar. We don't have no healing items, really? A heart help. Okay, so let's find out a path. Okay, so we can go up here, right? This fishing hook is what's blocking me. I can't get up there. And I don't know of an alternate path to getting up there. See? I'm just sliding and I can't even jump right now. See that? See? Now I'm stuck. Oh my goodness. This has to be the shittiest situation I've ever dealt with. How do I get up there? Like, for real. We can. There's no way to get up there. I'm actually genuinely stuck. I don't actually understand how to... Okay, you know what? We're just gonna have to research it. Apparently, I am either really stupid or something. But they genuinely made this section of the game, like, the most confusing. We're just gonna look it up. We're gonna look it up together. Okay, so it says right here. So... Hey, that's the area I need to go. Okay, so right here. After we fight, we'll get the bubble bullet adaptation, and it allows you to shoot a bullet. Go ahead and use the jet stream that starts as the fight ends, and lower the shortcut. When we fight the Cervix Sisters. We're not even at the Cervix Sisters. Okay, so we need to find the Cervix Sisters. Okay, so alright. Down here, swim across the toxic, climb the yellow, blah blah blah, and kill the fish and look on the right and you'll find a golden spark that has a caution stowaway for you. Continue north and this has to be the worst guide I've ever seen. I legit, like, don't even know where the cervix... Okay, you know what? We're just gonna look it up. Cervix Sisters. That's actually probably the easiest way is for me to look up Cervix Sisters. Cervix Sisters. Location. They are located right nearby me, actually. They're literally right here. Right at this spot. And the funny thing is... they're right at the spot that I need to be. Which is really confusing. I don't legit understand how they expect me to get up there, because I... tried. They're right there. Like, in the spot that I need to be. I should heal. Yeah, whoever made this game didn't do a very good job of this specific area. Otherwise, I must be genuinely stupid as hell. And I just legit don't know what to do. Because by now, we should have already figured out what we were supposed to do. It's actually quite impressive because I never get stuck in games like this usually. What is this one? What is this? Why is this here? What the hell? No. Don't tell me this is what I was supposed to do. How is anybody supposed to know? How is anybody supposed to know? I get it that there was another jet stream over there, I mean, you know, to shoot you up, but how was anybody supposed to know? It just looked like it was a little, like a death pit, you know, with just an extra spot for you to freaking go up the stream. No one was supposed to understand that this was a completely new area. Look at the map. You can't even tell that this is an area you can even go into. It doesn't even look like it's an area you can go into. Oh well, we figured it out, but god damn, that was confusing. No wonder I spent like freaking almost 20 minutes trying to figure out what the hell to do. There was no way I was gonna ever figure that out if I didn't really think about that idea, just to jump in there, because I didn't actually legit think that that's what the jet stream was that they were talking about. They showed no photographs of that specific section. The photographs they were shooting were actually pretty pointless, useless ones in the Neo Seeker guide. Yeah, some of these people who make walkthroughs never need to make walkthroughs ever again. They're really terrible at doing it. Some of these people are just way too vague. Or just make things way too confusing. Me, I'm straight to the point. Go here on this map, look towards this object, do this. You know, that's it. Look at that bullshit. Look at that bullshit. You can block his bullets, and he has such high knockback. It's crazy. That's crazy. I can't believe that. Am I going the right way? Kinda am, right? Yeah. Oh. My dude, stop it. Please. Get up there! What are you doing? Why are you making my life so hard? Will you freaking jump? Grab. I hate platformers. I never ever like platforming in games. It's the one thing I don't like. I don't like platforming in games. But I like this game. I just don't like the platforming part of it. Very, very annoying. So what did we get out of that? Did we get anything special? Nothing at all. It was a glowing purple-eyed creature and it had absolutely nothing on it. Wonder what it even signifies when it has purple eyes. So this section here, I guess we are supposed to go down because we can't go anywhere else. I like this banana peel. It was always the cutest thing on him, but it's not very powerful. And it looks as though we can climb on top of that net, but we can't get up there because there's no way for me to get up there. Maybe we jump down here. Maybe we'll find something over here if we just keep on going this direction. Here we go. This looks like it's heading towards the right way. There we go. Our claw. Would be cool if we could make different weapons in this game. Although we're over halfway through the game, so you know, if there was any way to make new weapons, it would have already, you know, showed us the idea of doing it, right? Well, this is one of those soda cans. I don't like the ability on that soda can. It's pretty crap. Yeah. I need health items. I do not have any health items right now. I missed. No. What are you doing? Stop it and die. What the hell is wrong with this hammer? Why is it so slow? Give me another one. How do you like remove the... No, how do you remove the fork item? I don't actually even know how to remove the fork item. I don't think it allows you to. Cockle or shockle. I don't know how the hell they pronounce it. It could be cockle. It could be cockle. It could be shockle. Because English is stupid. 20% hammer damage, really? That's actually really good. Let's go back and let's put that on. That is actually really good. 20%. What does it say? Plus 33% umami regeneration from attacking. That is actually really good. Attack deal balance damage. I don't know what balance damage means. Charged attack damage. I use a lot of charged attacks, so that would actually be pretty good, honestly. That's actually the reason why my weapon is so slow when I swing, is because I actually use that. But where's the... Yeah. Oh, it's a 3? It requires 3? That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. You know what? We'll do it anyway, and then we'll grab the... We'll use a +1 or the prevents you from losing microplastics would be very nice, actually. This one here, -3 attack but more magic. This one revives you once at death. You know what? Actually, this would be really nice. I actually wouldn't mind that. Let's put that on. Okay, let's go wherever the hell we're going, because I don't know where we're going. Well, we came from that way, so we don't want to go that way. Maybe we'll go this way. I don't think we want to fall down. I couldn't do it. What the hell? I was trying to make him do the swimming, gliding. No. Yeah, that. I don't know. The paddling. He wasn't doing it. Damn it, crab. I'm really craving bread and oil right now, and I actually have bread. And not like regular bread. It's like, you know, the bread that's meant to be used with oil and stuff. Like, what do you want to call it? Loaves? And then again, that's an ambiguous term because even regular crappy bread can be a loaf. But yeah, you get my point. It's actual bread. Loaves. I don't even know what to call it. I'm not an expert at food, okay? Do not comment and quote me on food. This looks like the area we might have to go. I think this is where we have to go. It's so slow to do a charged attack, it really is. It's actually really slow. But it's so powerful. Like, look at that one swing and that was enough to wipe him out. That's the reason I do the charged attack. Okay, so this must be a shortcut. Awesome, awesome. We got a shortcut. So now I think we want to go this way. Down here. The cervix sisters. But I have no healing items though. I have no healing items. What the hell? I didn't think that they were gonna get into a fight right now. How do you block their attacks? Like, I mean, like, you know, legit block them. I mean, like, if as long as I use my shield or my shell, it actually seems to really work really well against them. Ooh, except I leave myself exposed when I attack, see? That was a lot of damage, look at that. That was crazy. No. Hey, I got that extra life, nice. Die already, you stupid thing. Oh, baby, this hammer. Oh, wicked hammer. You know what? I actually just thought about something. Let's use the big claw. Not that one, dang it. This one, yeah. Let's use that ability. I haven't used it before. Let's try it. Dang, that did a lot of damage too. Yeah. Oh, I survived. Pollution scoured. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Bubble bullet, okay, mimics the pistol shrimp's mighty projectile, firing a damaging bubble of umami. That actually sounds like a cool ability. That's cool. Yeah, we're definitely gonna use that. Oh wow. I like how I get so excited over this game. I love it. It's you know, the platforming it can be a little less, but you know, that's a small little price to pay compared to how good I really like this game. Hey look, we got 4 of these things. That's actually really up. No! I fell through the crack. This is what I'm talking about. Platformers, you know? That's the only thing about it. The funny thing is for some reason I run into a lot of good games that just happen to be platformers, like Portal, Hollow Knight, Bow Path of the Teal Lotus, Maple Story, Another Crab's Treasure. There's a lot of games that are platformers, and not like I intentionally seek them out, it just happens, That's a map piece down. I guess I should go back to New Carcinia and have the conch decipher it. But now that I think about it, aren't I just giving away my information? Whatever, it's not like I'm gonna know where to go next without his help. I've been the fastest to the map pieces so far. I can be the first one to the treasure too. I'm sure of it. That's very true. We are the fastest ones. It's not like anybody else is helping. I don't think it has any point in us sitting down at these like corkscrews that we found, or these little rocks and chairs that we've been sitting at. But it just helps us to take in the scenery and stuff, I mean, we may as well take in the scenery. Okay, so we gotta go to the magic conch shell. And let's teleport our way out of here. I really don't know how we're supposed to lift that. Hey, look, it's lifted. And there's actually a shell at the top of it. Let's actually see what it is before I do anything. We're here, we may as well do it. We're already done with this area, And it's right there anyway. Let's go see what it is. It's one of those maximum health items. I just found, I think enough pieces to increase my vitality to the maximum. So that's nice. With this $80-something thousand worth of sand dollars, I don't really know the right terminology for the money, but I call it sand dollars, we should actually see if we can upgrade our fork, because you remember there was a blacksmith that we can upgrade our weapon at? Let's try doing that. And also, since we have, how many? We have 70. Let's go and get that ability for the one that allows me to regenerate my shell one time if it breaks, because that would be a really nice thing for me to have. I'd really enjoy that. I'm just really enjoying these very underdog games that no one ever knows about. All existence forms a perfect spiral. All things enter this world at spiral's edge and must one day reach its center, returning to nothingness and allowing others to be born. To know this is painful, perhaps it is the ultimate tragedy. Even so, the spiral is a core of truth of this world, and that must absolutely never be undone, lest we send ourselves plummeting to its center all at once. Okay, well, either way, once we rest once, it allows us to regenerate immediately upon breaking for our shell. Nice. I guess the next one we can do is something like, maybe this one? Yeah, this one would be a nice one. Something, I don't know what it is, but it sounded like it was... So as soon as my shell breaks, it recovers. Good, because I really, really like my valve one. It's probably not the best shell in the game, but it's my favorite one for right now. We'll also go to Lower Crust right now in Carcinia to go and see the blacksmith and see if we can upgrade our weapon, try to make it stronger. And also, speaking of, I think we can actually upgrade our stat abilities too. Level up, which I haven't been doing. Look at that. Look at all these stats I could be getting. I could be 12 levels higher right now. I've completely forgot that we can even do that. Maybe I just haven't focused on it. Oh yeah, since we are in the underground water, may as well make our screen very underground water looking too. Heard you make it. Wait, heard you made it to Flotsam Vale, Scrap. Me old Scotland grounds ain't been the same since Shellfish took it over, eh? but ye can't help but pine for the place ye once loved. Though it might have changed beyond recognition, eh, Scrap? Alright, well, let's upgrade our fork. We need 2 stainless relics. Apparently I had enough. Nice, very nice. Okay, 3 stainless relics. I don't even know how many of these things I have. Well, how are we supposed to know how many stainless relics I have? Because I don't see that in here. Huh. I don't know what a stainless relic is supposed to be, but well, we upgraded our fork once, and that's good enough for me. And also, wasn't there that merchant that was down here? Where was he? He was like up here. Let's actually go and pay a visit to him real quick. If we don't have anything we can spend on, we'll spend it on some upgrading our level. I used to live near the Grove, you know? Glad I got out of that hick town before things went belly up around here. Okay, well, we can actually go over here and we can sell junk. As you notice, these microplastics sell for quite a handful of money. Look at that. Oh my god, I'm getting money up the butt right now. That is crazy. Holy crap. I will actually hold on to the 158,000 sand dollars. This thing is 999 million for my home. What the hell is that? That is ridiculous. That is absurd. I'm not spending $999 million to buy my home. What are you talking about? You asshole. What is your problem? Go back to the frickin' OMV. Not the DMV, the OMV. The Ocean... What the hell does the DMV even stand for? Something Department of Motor Vehicle. The Ocean Motor Vehicles. I already killed the joke when I couldn't even frickin' remember what DMV even stand for. Okay, let me see. Let's go with a +10 on here. Let's go with a +10 on here. Let's go with like 2 here. Let's go with this here. Concentrate a little bit on attack. Alrighty, we've got plenty of levels done. Now let's go and return the map piece to the upper crust, and let's see what the hell it is, and we'll go back to a nice sky blue because we are in a nice sky bluish area. Actually get a little more sky blue like that. There we go. And let's go and visit the little cereal box. Little Captain Crunch cereal box. By God, my child, you smell absolutely terrible. Like you've been wading neck deep in the natural detritus. Tell me about it, old man. Flotsam Vale is completely swamped in gunk. I hoped I grabbed the right thing, because I never want to go back there again. I see. Things are that bad already. All the more reason to keep up our search, I say. Let's have that map piece. Hopefully I can decipher it quick as cocoa poo. Is this the last piece? It appears so, I say. Unless I'm mistaken, we're all about to learn the treasure's resting place. How's my antennas twitch? Wait. How my antenna twitch with anticipation. Aha! You'll scarcely believe this, I say. The treasure lies just off the coast of Flotsam Vale, submerged with the slurry. Incredible. Wait. Incredible. We're so close I can taste it. Oh, hey guys. Indeed. All that remains is to head to the docks, grab a boat, and then watch. Rolling. No, please. Don't let me interrupt you. Enlighten me as your intentions. Though the treasure is sunk down somewhere in the slurry, I presume you'll trawl through it yourselves? Delusional rubbish. It's akin to finding a limpet in the landslide.
Just cause, oh my goodness. Just cause it's unlikely doesn't mean we ain't gonna try, you blowhard. Yeah, we've got every right to give it a shot. What happened to the free market?
Give it a shot then? Perhaps the free market will simply provide. But I've enabled this farce long enough. I'll be taking this mob. And Shellfish Core's flagship salvage rig, the Dark Star, we will begin its search immediately. Feel free to meet us there if you wish to witness history, small fry.
Trash it all. There ain't no time to waste, I say. Everybody to the docks at Flotsamvale.
Well, we're going to the docks now. So, by the docks, they're talking about that one electric building that I couldn't enter. I believe that's what they're talking about, so that makes the most sense to me. Alright, well, let's get back on in here. And let's go to the Flotsam shipping port. Definitely need to drink some water. Okay, we are here, and I think that now we can finally progress to the area that we wanted to. Hey, look.
Hey kiddo, long time no see. Here I thought I might get a head start on you, so much for that.
What happened?
Roland happened, hun. He beat us to the punch. See that barge out there? He's on that sucker right now, trawling the whole slurry for the treasure.
Well, we can't just give up, can we? Can't we just chase him?
I like your optimism, kiddo, but no dice. You can't just say it. You can't just sashay across the slurry bare-finned unless you're like gunk in your gills. This here's the only boat I could find that ain't completely junked. It ain't got any charge.
Charge?
Charge. Electricity, kiddo. All the boats around here run on it.
Oh, is that all? I can probably make some of that with my magic powers and stuff.
You messing with me, hun?
I'm serious. Let me give it a try. Alright, so what we're going to do is we might have to go get that tin can right here. No! No! That's my valve. It fell. Oh, my aching tentacles. You son of a... It didn't work.
Sure didn't. You put on quite a light show, kiddo. But these boats need a lot more power than that to run. Much as I hate to say it, I think we've played our last ace.
Don't be so sure about that.
If you think we're out of luck, you haven't counted the ingenuity of small business owner. Oh great, just the little fluke I hope to see. If you've got an idea, then out with it. Don't leave us hanging all day.
Well, it's simple, isn't it? This type of boat belongs to Shellfish Core. Ergo, Shellfish Core must have a way of charging it. Ergo number 2, that charging method surely must be somewhere nearby. Namely, Shellfish Core's primary trash scavenging facility Scuttleport. So all we gotta do is get in there and ask them for a battery?
Well intuited, my friend. Should be as simple as salt water. Something tells me this ain't gonna be no picnic krill. Shellfish Core ain't exactly known for charging stuff free of charge. And y'all just gonna hide the fact we're using that battery to compete with their bosses?
Put your fears aside, man.
between my negotiation skills and Krill's inexplicable combat prowess, we'll secure that battery as quick as Marlin. I'm in. It's not like we have any better options, right? Suppose not. Guess I'm staying to put to make sure no one else here makes off with our ride here. Watch yourselves and their kids. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. My shell disappeared, you son of a bitch. Damn it. Maybe I can get it back. Hold on 1 second. Let's see if I can get my shell back. Hold on 1 second. Wait, no. They say the word cod. 1 goddamn second. Okay, well, let's go here. So what we need to do is exit, right? Yeah, I got my insured shell right here. Oh, baby. I was gonna say, if I lost my shell, it would have been a waste of 7,500 plastics. I would have not been too happy about that. 7,500 plastics is quite a bit, you know? Let's get this guy right here. Oh, now that's cool. That actually makes things a little easier on us. I really love this hammer. Oh yeah, this hammer is so helpful. I actually don't mind the gun too. Although it has a... seems like it has a... charge down or coolant phase, or cool down phase. That's what I'm thinking of. Alright, I've got bad news and good news. The bad news is our operations already hit a wall. All these doors are electric too, so we've got to find a fuse to plug in here before we can go any further. There's probably one nearby, so I'll guard the door while you go find it. Does the door need guarding? Obviously. Alright, well let's flip this switch. And we got a fuse. Let's swap this and we'll see if it works. How do we... Okay, plug it in. Hey, there we go. Alright, well let's pick it back up, and now we have our bubble shield again. Alright boy, come and get my pistol. Come get a taste of my hammer right here. You know, honestly, if I played Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm pretty sure that if I really tried, I could have done a very good Arthur Morgan. Like, if I really tried. Right now, I'm not really trying on my voice acting, but I'm pretty sure I could do a very good Arthur Morgan, and I could have probably done a pretty excellent playthrough on it. Probably a lot of humor, too. Maybe someday, you know. But Red Dead Redemption 2 is a really long game, and I'm not a huge cowboy kind of fan. You know, like those cowboy movies and cowboy games, I'm just not really heavy into it. But Red Dead Redemption 2, I could see myself playing it. Probably wait until I can actually get myself a costume and, you know, play as Arthur Morgan in real life while I'm playing the game. Probably get myself a nice big beard and a nice cowboy hat. Look like a real outlaw. Although I would have to do something about my purple hair. I'd probably have to get like a wig or something. A plastic ornament that gives the impression of watching the viewer. -50 affliction buildup from mental attacks. Mental affliction? What the hell are you talking about? What do you I don't even understand what that means. Maybe we take like less magic damage? Maybe that's what it means. That's got my curiosity. So all these items we've been picking up are actually just little pieces of junk that we can sell.
for microplastics. That's the currency's name is microplastics. I like to call it sand dollars because it. Come on now, it looks like a goddamn sand dollar. You know, like a bunch of shells. You know, little pieces of shells put together. No, it doesn't, Siri. It doesn't look anything like a goddamn shell. It looks like microplastics. You're just delusional. Well, that ain't good. I'm poisoned. Nice. Only one swing and I managed to break that crystal. Shows you how powerful this hammer really is. Hey now. Oh yeah, this is a very, very powerful hammer. I wonder if we can use other objects for the hammer. Well, Scuttleport doesn't seem very big. Seems like a very small area. I wonder if I might be able to reach that though. You know what? Let's try it. Can't hurt. Never mind. That was a very bad idea. Oh yeah, and I'm dying to poison right now. Nice, very nice. I cannot wait until I finish Elden Ring, and especially since I'm going to be doing a complete rebuild on my character. You know, I have to go see Renala and reset all my stat points and do a full-on strength build, because apparently dexterity is just not really doing its job. I really thought it was going to, but you know what, maybe it's just because I don't have the correct stuff. You know? We'll see what happens. Either way, I'm very optimistic about me beating it a lot easier when I return. Try my best. Can I stick this in here? No. Alright, let's get down to business. Somewhere in here, there's gotta be something that we can power our boat. You and me, pal, we're gonna get this done. Brother in arms, crabs in a basket. Crabs in a basket, not crabs. Other phrases that mean two guys working together in perfect harmony. Alright, well, this, I don't know. Can I swim up this? No? Do I have to get rid of my shell? Is it too heavy? Maybe it's too heavy. No, it's not working. That is not working. All this electricity everywhere. Well, there seems to be something up there. But... oh, that's why we need the spring. But my valve is made of metal. What are you talking about? Yeah. See? It don't even work either way. What do you mean pop off? Okay, so that's not working. Okay, so that's not what we need to do. We need a I wonder if like maybe it's like a randomized drop. Like some of it might be springs, some of it might be fuses. I don't know, it's like maybe that's what it is. But it seems like it's just the same old thing that's dropping out of there, so maybe we have to go find something else to do. Right, well, you see how my block is blinking? You see that? It means that its durability is low, but I don't know how you like eject. How do you eject it? Because I don't know how to eject. I didn't even know you can pull items like that. Yeah, I don't know how to like eject the thing that's on my fork. Oh well, I mean, I guess once it's stuck there, it's stuck there. Yeah, I tried, but... okay, well, let's find out where we need to go to find the next fuse. gotta be around here somewhere. Is this it? No, that's a rubber ducky. Because I know that the fuse is a shell. The form of a shell. We have to wear it. I don't see one of those things right now. Hey, what are you doing all the way out here? What are you doing hanging out in a place like this? I work here. At least, I'm pretty sure I still do. Boss had everyone salvage out a lot of the infrastructure around here to make some kind of big boat. Something about trawling the slurry for buried treasure. Scuttleport ain't easy living ever since, nope. Like done my left crew's eyes, now they're just likely to scrap as any hunk of metal. I don't recommend staying around here, kid. I really don't have a choice. I like the music. Music's pretty good. We already got that thing. Okay, that's another block. Yeah, you see that? All of the area over there is inaccessible because there's a big hole. It's got my curiosity. How do I get another fuse? What if we get another fuse from that area that we got the first fuse? Maybe that's what we have to do. Maybe there's gonna be another fuse that drops from it, you know? Let's go back and go get one. It's gotta be something that we can do. Yeah, maybe another fuse drops out. Oh, where's the fuse? Don't tell me. No, what? What? You can't get another one? You're joking. Okay, what about that boat? That electricity boat? Maybe we can... Well, actually, we don't even have anything to help with that situation now, do we? Because we don't have electricity of any kind. Like, not a spell or something like that for electricity. So how are we supposed to help her? I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, we don't have anything for that. Okay, so we need something for it. Okay, so we are missing a fuse, and we need electricity for the boat, and we cannot get a fuse from this area, from the area that we got it from initially. My stupid fork block won't get off. I want to be able to swap it, and I can't swap it. I don't know how to like get it off my fork. I guess it just has to break on its own. Wonder what else I can put at the end of this block. Well, that's a disappointment. I was hoping that idea was going to work. I thought it was pretty ingenious, but it didn't work. And now it makes me think, maybe we have to go and buy... but maybe we have to buy... Hey, why did all the enemies come back all of a sudden? Yeah, they all came back out of nowhere all of a sudden. Okay, so we do need a fuse, but how? Wait, I figured it out a long time ago, but I'm gonna see if you can... figure it. What do you mean you're gonna wait if I can figure it out? I don't know how to figure it out. You know what? What? No way. You can actually do that? I didn't know you could even do that. I didn't even know that was even possible. When you block like this, it makes the spring go up like that. Oh, that's cool. Wait. that makes me curious. Can you do this with this object? Because it's made of metal. It works! Yeah, because it's made out of metal. That works. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Alright, okay, so now we have a spring. Okay, well, we want to make sure we get our shell to drop. Yeah, drop down there for me. Go down there. There we go, so I can take it with me. And we wanna go over here. Let's put this in here. There we go. That's what we wanted. All right, now let's go back and get my valve. Okay, and now we just need to. Now we just need to. I don't know. Stay on here. Stay on here and wait. All right, there we go. I like this bubble beam. I know it's not very powerful, but it's still my favorite. Oh, I almost overjumped. Oh, where's it taking me? No, where am I going? Ah! Oh no. Hey, there we go. Alright, alright. We are doing something right. Like how fast you can swing your weapon when you're over here on this net. Makes it really cool. Alright, we got some crystals. Okay, but I'm kind of just here. And that's it. That's it? No, that's not it. Come on. Alright, we're figuring things out. No, we just want to go over here and do the same thing. I don't know where the hell this is taking us. I don't even know if this is like... But we're on top of one of the buildings, so we're almost at the last building. It is a very big propane tank. Stainless relic. Oh, so these are stainless relics. Oh, it's the keys. So if I look at my junk... Oh, so we need 3 of these to upgrade my fork. I see. Alrighty. Okay, that's a very useful thing. Oh, look. I might be able to do this. Yeah! A little shortcut way of doing things. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Just do things the shortcut way. I was gonna say, did my thing fall? I had to do a power swing right there, so that one was a little slow, but worked out really well. Okay, so there is an item down. It looks like as though it might go all the way down there, but is that where we want to go, or do we want to go over here? Maybe we want to go over there. Let's try it from this angle, because I feel like this might be a little safer to try. Hey. Oh, hell no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, we gotta be careful. Oh, it's because my shell's made out of metal. Yeah, he is stunning me. I cannot, like, attack him. I'm gonna fall! No! Don't you do it! Don't you do it! God damn it! Bubble beam! Yeah! Bubble beam spam! Almost got my butt handed to me. What the hell? Okay, so what's down here? What is this? Nice. I guess the purple just means that they have an item on it or something. Oh, that means that it has a crystal. Oh. It has one of those purple skill crystals. I see. Where's that one going? That one goes back to the main entrance. That's not where we want. We want to continue this way. I like this game a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really glad that I found another Crab's Treasure. It's like just one of those games that I just really like, you know? I don't get to play these kinds of games very often. It's always like the more serious ones, but really nice to just take a breather to play these very non-serious kinds of games once in a while. You know? Hat in Time and another Crab's Treasure, Night in the Woods, you know? Stuff like that. Too many serious games out there. So let's see, if I'm all the way up here, well, it looks as though we want to go up there, but you know what? What's with this net area right here? Maybe I can go up here. I hope I can go up there. Okay, alrighty, and it's working. Yep, we found ourselves a nice little teleportation device. Little save spot. Awesome cake. So it said that once per rest, right? Once per rest, you get a full regeneration of your shell if it breaks. So I think this is what they mean by resting. Let's go with attack, because I feel like attack is what we need. More damage, better. Okay, so this one right here, let's drop this. Have a nice little shortcut. Okay, we got another spring, but what does he say? Hey, is it just me, or is this place kind of whack? I thought this was gonna be like a cool factory, but everyone's gone nuts here, just like everyone else, or everywhere else. Of course it's whack. Roland messed it up, just like people like him. People like him mess up everything. Back in the shallows, I thought everyone was out to get me, but this is just what the whole ocean is like, isn't it? It's not just me. Everyone's getting bullied all the time, everywhere. Why do you think anyone worked here in the first place, huh? They probably all got roped into paying some other jerk back, just like me. You're starting to say some edgy stuff, dude. What's next? We should stop using trash altogether? Careful with that kind of talk. The ladies don't like a downer, you know? I can't wait to find a battery and just get out of here. You and me both, pal. This place stinks. Alright, well let's wait until this thingy-mabobber shows up. I really like this, really didn't think I was gonna end up with a valve as my main shell, but just really grown attached to this shell. Not gonna lie, it's a little heavy and it's a little clunky, but can't beat that bumblebee move, you know? It's got great defense. I mean, like, excellent defense. It's just hard to argue with it. Hey, look, I can actually grab another block. Maybe I can use the rubber ducky. I can use the rubber ducky. I can smack people with the rubber ducky. Oh, come and get the duck. There we go. Got a rusty nail. Nice. Okay, so, well, I think we want to go over there. A barb took, okay, cool. We got another microplastic item. Another piece of junk to sell. No, I forgot that I was gonna, yeah, I was gonna go right here real quick. Wanted to see what this was. Paper claw. Is this a shortcut? Is it a shortcut? It is a shortcut, right? don't recognize this spot. Yeah, I don't recognize this spot whatsoever, actually. Maybe it's just in case that you fell or something like that. Like, maybe we're not supposed to go down there. Kind of almost looks familiar, but we are at the second one for some reason. So how do I get back up there? Up to that spot? Okay. Yeah, because we're supposed to go to the one in the northeast, I think. And we ended up all the way over here for some reason. So, no, what am I doing? Thank God I died because I actually did not want to go that direction. Yeah, this is going back to the main building. I don't want that. I want it to go towards that way, I think. Or is it towards that way? I could see that. There's like a little save spot. We want to go to that building over there where the propane tank is. So let's go back. We also need a one of those things. Little electric plug fuse. Where's this taking me to? It took me all the way to building number 2. And I suppose that, yeah, because we just came from this location. And this was that shortcut. You know what? I think I know what to do. I think I know why we were going back to that direction where the main area was because we need the fuse, right? But the fuse is all the way back at like the main area, like the first building area. Yeah, gotta go all the way back there. So that's why it was taking us towards that direction. I see. Oh, I could almost make it. Oh! Damn it. Hey, look, I ended up back at the first area. Oh, I ended up like way, way, way back at the first area, but damn it, I almost made it. Yeah, because right over here was where a fuse was being made. If I could get there quick enough, never mind. Might be able to get another fuse right now. Maybe if I'm lucky. Oh, there's no fuse. There's no more. God dang it. It wasn't there. There's no goddamn fuse. What the hell? I try to be creative. I try, and it ain't working. Every idea I do, it's already been diminished, been thrown back in my face. It's like, no, you can't just squander and cheat your way through this game. Okay, so are we supposed to go this way? No. Maybe, no. Okay, wait a second. Right about this direction, right? We want to go this way. Because this was the way back to the 4th building. The area that for some reason I couldn't figure out how to get to. Hey. Sure is a long ways back. I know that we opened up a few shortcuts, but I don't know where they were. I never really checked it, you know? Should have actually like took a deeper look at checking the hey look, we're almost at the propane. So we gotta go towards that one. In order to get over there, we have to come from the opposite side where the net is, which also we can just do by going over here. Hopefully I'm doing the right thing. Yeah, because this looks as though this might be going the direction I need to. Now this is looking just about right. Oh, we could just take the moon snail shell. Okay, so that right over there is actually... This leads all the way down there. That leads to the fourth... No, it leads to the first building. It leads to the first building. But how do I get over to that one right there? That's where I want to go. What's that down there? That one goes over to higher ground that I've never even seen. Oh no. I'm a little confused, but you know what? Let's take a look. It doesn't hurt to try, right? Let's see what this is. I'm gonna try different things if we're gonna make it. It's just a dead end. There wasn't even anything over here. It's just a useless platform for nothing. What the hell? So where is this shortcut from? This one right here. What is it? Oh, it's from the main entrance. Oh. And it takes us all the way to the top. Oh. Interesting. Ah, I wasn't ready. My ear was itchy. Ha ha ha. I'm quick on my toes, people. I'm quick on my toes. Okay, here we go. Gotta figure out a way over there. Don't know how. We'll figure it out. There's a hook up on top of there. I don't know how to get up there. So which one is this one taking me to? I saw a net up there. Okay, so if we're over here now, maybe we go up here. Maybe this will lead us somewhere. Seems to be a cage that's supposed to go up, and don't know how to reach that. Yeah, cause see that hook over there? Yeah, might have to try that. Swap shell. No, this isn't right. Okay, so what about this cage? How do I raise the cage? It's gotta be like some kind of switch somewhere. Electricity needed, and it looks as though where are we? We're at the second building. It's one we haven't even been to.
Plug, it's down here. How was anybody supposed to know it was down here? I would have never guessed it was over here. Hell no. Will you aim at the enemy, please? I would have never guessed that it would be here out of all places. What the hell? But then that means I have to forfeit my other shell. No. It's okay, we have to progress the game. Okay, so one of these spots I remember had like a electric plug. We gotta make sure we find it. Can't remember which one it was. Nice, I got another one of those things. I don't see an electric plug here, so this is not the right area. There's no electric plug here. Don't see it up here either. It's definitely not in the spot. Hey, there it is. That's the electric plug we're looking for. So this opens up the cage. And that allows us to get up there, I think. I'm not really sure. It wasn't exactly where I was thinking it was gonna end up. Oh, well, I mean, I guess we can still make it, so, you know, that's good. Ooh. Okay, so we need another electric plug. Since my shell's gone, I guess I could take the... Never mind. I'll take the shotgun shell. And we need a... Oh, damn, that's... But it's a one-time kamikaze ability. Unfortunate to say. Oh, shoot. Not you again. God damn it. Hate this monster. Damn it. Gotta be careful of him. He's got... I'm gonna shoot him. Damn it. Why won't you do anything? Do it. Why won't he use his ability? He won't use his ability anymore. Oh, it's because I'm out of the purple magic. Oh. Damn it. I'm like so used to looking at the blue bar as the MP bar. Oof, some of these enemies are getting a little tough. Okay, so we have the... Okay, so we have the thing. Good thing that I don't have to go down there for it. Oh my god, can you imagine if I had to jump down there? I would have been so not pleased. We cannot get over there just yet. Don't know how to. But I did see that we had an electric plug back there. We just gotta figure out where it was. Maybe it activates some kind of something. Hey, look, we can get a boxing glove. It's cool. Oh, it's cool. Yeah, we should definitely try this ability right here. Wait, what? I forgot we were supposed to wear the electric plug. I forgot. No. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, give me that back. Forgot that we needed this thing. Ah, there we go. Okay, so now we have a shortcut. Hey, and you know what? I think we might be able to get our valve back. Yeah, because that's only a 25, and that's not really that good. Let's go over here and get our valve back. Oh, they're not enemies. Okay, good. I don't want enemies right now. Yeah, give me my shell back, my insured shell. I'll be very happy to have that back. Nice. We can actually level up. Well, actually, we need 15,000 for that. There we go. Got my awesome shell back.
Now, let's see. Well, we can technically cross this thing if we wanted to, but it does go into the orange building. Before I do anything, let's check over here first. You're not gonna believe this, pal. I've been talking to these guys, and apparently it totally sucks to work here. Everyone's working way too hard and drowning in gunk, and they barely even got paid anything for it. I mean, I knew trash scavenging was kind of a bunk job, but talking to these guys, what's this feeling on my chest? It's like I feel bad about how good my life is compared to theirs. That makes no sense at all, you know? What a dumb thing to be feeling. But still, I wish there was a way to help these guys. I bet if Roland knew what was going on, he'd fix this place right up. He doesn't know what's going on, man. He likes it this way. That's what everyone has been trying to tell you. As long as he gets rich, he doesn't care what happens to anyone else at all. Just like the Duchess and that shark and just about everyone in this ocean. There's no way, right? There's no way, right? This has to all just be This has all just gotta be an oversight. Even the best businessmen miss a little detail sometimes. When we meet Roland at this barge, I'll explain the whole thing. I'm sure he'll get these guys better jobs in no time. They're very naive. All the more reason to find that battery as fast as we can. Let's get moving. Alright, well let's do our thing, but before we do our thing, let's go down here and explore a bit. Let's see what's down here. What's this? Another spring? I don't really care for the spring. I don't really have any uses for it. If I go down there, there is a purple crystal. So can I open this? Seems like there's a way to get inside, I just don't know how. There seems to be like a path up above it. Hey, look. But I was blocking. I was blocking to try to use my shell. What the hell? You can't use it when you're up in the air? So how do I get out of here then? Oh, I see. The hell? I can't fit. I can't fit. There we go. I got out. Thought I was gonna suffocate. Puffer quill. A harmful piece of venomous pufferfish. More attack, less defense. Well, we don't want that now, do we? We like more attack, but also a decent amount of defense. Sacrificing defense is never a good idea. Well, I mean, like, what the hell is that? Hey, isn't that the contraption that we were looking for? We managed to trap a very big scary fish back here. Can I get inside? There must be something in there I can use. What? You want to get in there with the freaky fish? Well, no way, Stingray. We powered the door, so you'd need to juice it back up to get in there. Okay, but I don't have electricity for that. Okay, well, we have to return back here when we have electricity. That is something we don't have. Alright, well, shit. Can get the spring. Alright, well, you know what we're gonna do? Remember that, you remember that, little walkway that we can take? That'll take us over to the orange building. We should definitely try that right now. I don't know if it's... Oh, it does take us over there. Oh, it does. So we can just actually do that. I was about to just walk on top of it, but I guess the smarter way would be, yeah, doing this. It's the less riskier way. Okay, we're at building number 4 now. We need a plug for it. Dang, I do so much damage. I do so much damage. I do like way so much damage. It's like very murky in here. No! Darn it, why do I always do that? Why do I always fall off the edge? Well, there ain't nothing in there anyway. Oh yeah, my attack, super strong. Something about electricity up there. The hell? How do you get up there? Maybe some kind of path out there? Turtle shell. This one increases shell weight and increases resistance. Well, and that's not what I really want. So how do I get over there? It's a good question. How do I get over there? Damn it. I don't see a path anywhere. Well, god damn it at all. I don't see a path over there, and I don't have a plug either. Is that a boxing glove? And then this one here. I'll bungee jump to what? Look, a plug! There it is! That's it! Yeah! It always makes me happy when I find out where I need to go. My rubber ducky is about to break. Means that I gotta get a new piece for my hammer. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so we got a little shortcut, but... or new path, but... gotta go get my shell back. Haha! The little strong monsters with the electric hammers. Damn you. Damn. Damn it. Damn it. I guess like a hard swing is like too hard to land, because when you try to do the charged attack on them, you just don't have enough time to be able to do it. How the hell did you hit me from all the way down there? Hey, my block, my hammer thing broke. Can I pierce this to be a hammer? You can, that's cool. Yeah, take some of that. Take some of this. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, a fruit sticker. A piece of adhesive plastic often found attached to edible fruits and greatly increases microplastic rewards. Hey, that's cool. I almost wish that I could have put the boxing glove at the end of my my fork. That would have been cool. But where did it drop to? I didn't see. Where the fuse dropped. Rusty nail. More attack, less magic. Where'd the fuse drop at? I didn't even see it. It just kind of poops out, but I didn't even see where it pooped. Did you guys see where it pooped? Because I didn't. Maybe it's like beneath us. Because the pipe kind of seems like it's going down. No, it's going into the rock, or it's going out there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hey, look. Isn't that a switch also right there? You see that? There was a switch right up there. And it seems like we also have like a little shortcut up here. Nice hit. Darn it. Yeah, honestly, the charged attack it's kind of hard to land when you're using a hammer. I mean, it's in general actually kind of hard to land in general. Hammer is very powerful though, so it's kind of the exchange, fair exchange for having such powerful damage, you know? Well, I mean, it's not functioning. And also the pipe. Guess we do have to go down there, we'll see. Try to not get knocked off. Okay. Don't know where this is taking us, but we will see. Damn it, I always miss it. There we go. Hey, we got another stainless relic. One more and we can actually upgrade our fork one last time. I assume one last time. I mean, I don't imagine we're gonna find many of these things as, you know, I'm hitting like near end game at this point. Like, it's like, I know there's a couple more sections to this game, and that's why there's going to be a part 4, but, you know, just figure we cover a decent portion in this one. I'm almost done with this video anyway, because it is getting late, and I don't want to overextend my sleep schedule, even though I will only be working one day, and I'll be off immediately after. Gives us plenty of time to do some other games. I will be trying to finish this game though, for sure. On the next time I come back. We'll save it for like the later video or something. We'll definitely use this. Yeah, because Flotsam Vale, if I look at the guide, right? So Flotsam Vale, I think, is actually pretty close to the near ends of this game. So Flotsam Vale, Scuttleport, that's where we're at. So there's 4 areas left after this. It's called the Mouth of the Drain, the Unfathomed, the Abyssal Plains, and the Old Ocean. So we've gone through Flotsam Vale, Intermission, and now Scuttleport. So that was 3 parts already done in this video, and we're about to finish that 3rd part right now. And trust me, I would have loved to have done more, but we are needing to make sure we finish this real quick. At least try to get to the boat part, and we'll save the boat part for last or something. Just try to get through this section real quick. Yeah, because I imagine we're already pretty close. seahorse. Yeah, we definitely have to be pretty close to the end of Flotsam Vale at this point. I wonder. Oh, it's a printer ink. I thought it was like some kind of battery pack or something. It's a printer ink thing. I wonder what the ability looks like. It's like a ink shell, or I mean, like an ink, maybe like a smoke cloud or something. Okay, barbed hook. Well. Give me that boxing glove. I want the boxing glove. I like the boxing glove. Because the ink cartridge has less weight, but the boxing shell has a cool ability. I can slam on the ground and stuff. Am I gonna make it? No! No! How the hell do you get over there? How do you reach that? Oh, it swings back and forth. Yeah, it gets closer. See that? See? I was gonna say. I almost reach it. Hey, what's that? Okay, we got another something, right? Nope, it's just a spring. I guess we have to wear this because we need one more of those fuses. Where are we? We're at the top of the second building right now. You know, honestly, give me the cardboard box. Oh, well, it doesn't drop any. I like how we can actually use almost any object at the end of our pitchfork, our little fork. Create any kind of version of a hammer with it. It's actually really cool. Well, imagine that this is our shortcut. Shortcut goes down to back to actually where that teleport is, right there. Nice. So we have to find a fuse now. Ah, the fuse is right here. God damn it. God damn it. Oh my goodness, there is like no way to block this guy. Like, it's just like no way at all. Not like I'm like getting stun locked by this guy right now. Jesus. Please just swing your weapon. Oh my god, I hate that guy so much. I really don't like him. I can imagine on a harder difficulty it'd be a real freaking pain in the ass. That guy would piss me off so much. Plus 15 defense. That's actually really crazy. Yeah, that's actually really crazy. Okay, we got the fuse, so now we can go back and turn it on, see what it does. Hey, that platform I thought was useless from earlier. And it creates a little path for us. Well, let's take the easy way. So is this like a whole new area? No, it's leading back. All right, looks like we can get into the power center through here. Are you coming with me? After you've been so helpful getting us through this place, you deserve to do the honors. Your quest culminates here. I wouldn't rob you of that, you know? I figured. You know, pal, I've been thinking. This place has really changed my mind on a few things. Like, maybe even rich guys can make mistakes after all. Things are really screwed up for the crabs around here. They're living like super sad lives. Clearly, even a genius like Roland can lose sight of what's important. So I only see one way to fix things around here. I gotta get as rich as Roland so I can donate a lot of that money towards making things better. That way I'll be super rich, but also like a good person, you know? You sound totally wrong right now. Why not just let the people who need it have the money in the first place? Well, who's to say they know what to do with it? It's like they say, teach a fish to drive. Wait, how does it go? Anyway, I'm making this ideology my whole identity now. Let's get that treasure and save the world, pal. I don't know about that. You really should drop the idea of being rich. Specifically him. Yeah, just, I don't know. Seems a little more like a selfish goal he's got going on there. I think we finally...
The world these days is dark and mean. Even the water tastes unclean. And even those you love and trust would rip your limbs off if they must. Like
sounds like
Mr.
Poppy
R,
Playtime.
the one in charge, who scrapped our homes to build his barge. But don't be gloomy, glum, or sad. 'Cause down in here, it's not so bad. Save crying for another day. Forget it all. Come on, let's play.
Sounds like Poppy Playtime big time. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what am I doing to you exactly? I don't even have a shell. I have no shell. Oh shit. Damn it, it takes like so long to do a charged attack. It's not even funny. It's pretty bad. And I can't even defend probiotic. Probiotic. No under. See, look how long it takes to swing the weapon. It's ridiculous. It's crazy how slow the hammer is. It's really not that good. Like when you're talking about trying to really get a swing on an enemy. Maybe we should try the glass cup because maybe glass will prevent me from like taking damage or something. Damn. Yeah, I tried everything. I tried plastic, I tried glass. Like, you cannot defend against electric attacks. It's just not possible.
I don't even know what this one does.
This box swings so slow. So slow. I was pretty sure the other one was swinging way faster than this. It is like so slow. A can of Spam is probably not the best thing. Just rather stick with the plastic. So are you airborne now? Like, am I supposed to attack you from airborne? Is that what's going on? Oh, she's flooding the place right now. Oh yeah, she's like going full bonkers. So maybe I should shoot her with my magic. Maybe that's what I should do. Yeah, she's like not sitting still anymore. Well, that's not good. No, no, that's not good. Okay, wait a second, hold on. Do I have inactive while naked? No shell equipped, okay. So now we can kind of use our abilities, kind of. Shoot. Come on, get her. Yeah, the accumulator.
Bring with me.
Call upon a playful eel to shock nearby enemies or certain power equipment. Hey, so that's what we do to initiate the this thing. Oh, so that's how we do it. We need an ability. Alrighty. Well, that's good to know. Now we have a new goal for when we come back to the next video. We'll actually know what to do now, because now I have this whole new ability. Awesome. I know that there was a couple of doors that I was able to go back into back at that old place, but you know, I mean, it's not like we need to explore like hidden areas in games like this, because as long as I'm surviving and making it through a game, then I don't need all the best gear and all that stuff, you know? All that stuff is for other people out there who want to go 100%. But for me, I don't really 100% a lot of games. I do it for some games, just not all of them. Definitely going to recover my shell, but okay, so let's go teleport over to this area right here, because I like the music from here. It's very peaceful and calm, and besides, it reminds me that I need to you know, get my skills up and going real quick, and then we'll call it a video. So this one is about throwing your spear. This one is about parrying, but I don't really do the parrying in this game, so we'll do that one. So this one, become invincible for several seconds after your shell is broken. That actually sounds pretty good. Tap circle with no directional input to perform a quick dash backwards. That's actually pretty good. Holy crap. Press R1 immediately after dodging an attack with skedaddle to perform a powerful spin attack that covers great distance. Ah, the Way of the Hermit. Completed the Way of the Hermit. Cool. Alright, and then I guess the next one would be just throwing, because I don't really do the parry, so you know, I'll save that one for last. Yeah. Cool, I can pull them towards me. I can do the quick dodge. And skedaddle. Cool, we have some new abilities, awesome. And we have our shell back, we have everything we need. And now just to make sure I know where I'm going, so that way I don't forget, we will go back to Flotsam Vale at the shipping port, and we'll talk about some small few minutes of things. Oh goodness. Well, first off, I hope you enjoyed another Crab's Treasure to this point, and especially this video. I'm not gonna lie that I got a little confused earlier when it was in that one section over here, because trying to figure my way up here was a little confusing for me, and that was like the only spot that I really got truly stuck on. And then over here was, you know, not so bad. I mean, like, it was actually pretty okay for navigating, but this one right here in particular, trying to get up to this spot, very big pain in the butt. I did not know that this area right here was explorable, and honestly, it was a big throw off considering the image on the map. But you know, we got up to this point. At least we finished up you know, Scuttleport, and so now we only have 4 final areas remaining, and we just completed 3 of them in this video, which was we finished Flotsam Vale, we finished the Scuttleport, and then technically I was supposed to do something called the Intermission, but I'm just skipping that one. It's just an optional boss, and I'm not really here for optional bosses. The next one is the Mouth of the Drain and the Unfathom, the Abyssal Plains, and then the Old Ocean. So, you know, hopefully I'll be able to do that all in one video. I will try to aim to get it all done in one video, since I'll be doing it on an off day where I don't really have to go to bed too early. And we'll just try to finish it up. And, you know, we'll try to finish up, you know, another game or something like that side by side, so I can fit in some room for other games. And if I end when I return, hopefully we'll finish, you know, something before the release of the brand new games that come out. And like I said, I have to wait until the 15th of January before I can start buying all these brand new games. And so, you know, just expect that somewhere around then we're gonna have, you know, some new stuff to watch and play together. But aside from that, you know, game is really good so far. It's always stayed really good. You know, can say that I enjoy more of the colorful ocean, because I do like the colorful ocean that we came from. Not so much digging this grimy, slummy, garbage kind of area, but you know, I get it. They have to change the environments and everything's different for each area, but this one right here always felt very, very slummy and very hard to navigate as well. But I do, you know, like the game a lot. I think it had amazing potential. And honestly, if it wasn't for small things like falling through cracks in the ground, or, you know, sometimes getting a little lost in a couple areas, it would be perfect. You know? But either way, thank you for watching another Crab's Treasure tonight. And I am so ready to lay down and just watch some John Wolf. I'm watching him play a game called, I don't even remember what this game is called. I actually, you know what? I actually have it in my bookmarks in case any of you want to watch it. It's called Radio Light, and I'll actually type it on the screen so you guys can actually memorize what it means. So Radio Light. John 12th, not John Wolf, John 12th. So in case you want to watch the same video that I've been watching, you know, give it a shot. Radio Light is about kind of like a Firewatch game. I don't know if you guys are aware of what Firewatch was, but Firewatch was kind of like you play as park ranger, like as a park ranger out in the middle of like nowhere, and you know, there's some crowd of people kind of tormenting you out there because young kids and shit like to play a lot of pranks, and there just happens to be some creepsters and everything. You know, it's not for everybody. You know, Firewatch is okay. I'm not gonna say that it's like a really great game, but it was a very interesting experience. And if you miss the Firewatch kind of feel of a game, but with a little bit more of a darker side to it, give Radio Light a chance. And I've so far watched about 2/3 of it, and it's not such a bad game. Definitely, you know, gives the Firewatch experience. That's all I can say. So if you want to see that, you know, do feel free to watch it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching Another Crab's Treasure Part 3. And I will be back again after tonight. It is 6:45 in the morning. I will be back maybe around 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30ish, after work, but it depends on how much energy I have. But honestly, I'm trying to remain on a consistent sleep schedule. So I will be trying to sleep the night that I get off work, and then I'll come back for an 8 to 9 p.m.-ish, stream like I normally do, Pacific Standard Time. So that way I can stay on a nice little clean work schedule. I don't have any updates on my schedule right now, so you guys will just have to wait on that. But as soon as I find out, I always post it in my YouTube section for the posts. I don't know if you guys see the posts, but if you ever want to see any updates, the YouTube posts is what I've been doing primarily. It helps me to kind of just, get the updates out there for you guys, rather than me always having to go through the complicated process of trying to show it on my about section for 39602. I'm about to check my schedule right now to see if it updated. So 39602. But aside from that, just we'll try to finish up a couple games, and that way by the time new schedule's out. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Nice. Okay, so for you guys on the update right now, I will be working tonight, okay, on January 10th, 8 p.m. to 4 o'clock in the morning Pacific Standard Time. I am off January 11th, January 12th, January 13th, January 14th, and then I work from the 15th through the 18th. So in case that you guys need a small reminder, once more, Jan 11th, okay, Jan 11th through Jan 14th equals off/streaming. There we go. And Jan 15th through Jan 18 equals work. There we go. So now you guys have a little something that you can kind of look back on in case that you need to. I will post it in YouTube posts, and I promise I will finish the edited videos as time goes on. You gotta understand, I had 13 days back to back of work non-stop. It was extreme. Like, I don't think you guys understand. It was an extreme toll on my body. I almost damn near passed out a couple times. Struggled to even get through it. It was 50 degrees weather, 45 degrees weather, and sometimes the wind was blowing at like 20 miles per hour. Like, it was so ridiculous how piercing the wind was, that it was actually blowing trees sideways, like it was really difficult to deal with. And it's over, thank God. I know that it was a long time and it delayed a lot of games. I'm sorry, but at least think of the benefit that it did, financially, and what it's going to do for us in the future. On streaming and live and all this project and everything taking off. I've shown pictures of it, like I've told people. Almost everybody in my casino is aware of what my project is, or what I've been doing, or what I've been saving for, about the treasure hunting and the cave diving and all this stuff, and how I was going to financially support it. They know that I stream. They know I do it because I love gaming. They know I do it because I've been lonely a long time, and it's like, without family or friends or any of that stuff, I had to find a new purpose in life. And streaming has been my way of, I don't know, just connecting with the world, teaching what I know, enjoying games that I enjoy, and I'm always constantly trying to improve. And trust me, like I say, I will get the Shure SM7B, just because I feel like it's going to be the microphone that's going to really help a lot with when I get too close to talking. I've noticed in some videos, You know, I've always had this problem. If I talk too close to the microphone, if I get too loud or something, it can be very, very hard to deal with. And yes, I have tried everything from equalizer, compressors, all stuff. So, you know, just getting the Shure SM7B should make things a lot better, and it should make my voice a lot more warm, smoother, you know, and it'll make our experience a lot better, you know. But I will get that probably at the end of January to like mid-February. It's just right now I don't want to just jump right in and buy a $500, $600 actually worth of an amplifier and a microphone at the same time. It's just a little bit much, and I'd rather make sure I have just amount of money to survive, get the project going on out there until it starts consistently getting income, and you know, just stuff like that. And you know, just try to make sure I stay above water, because right now we're going to be hitting the slow season all around the whole city, and everybody's going to be affected by it. And so income could be very, very, you know, not as good. It's not going to be harsh, but it's just not going to be as good. And you know, it's going to mean I'm going to have a lot of free time, and with the tent project very close, like this freaking close, you don't understand. I took like extreme scientific route to really do all this, like extreme, more than anyone. I put so much effort into this shit, and it's going to really make a massive game changer to like how fast I'm gonna get a car, get a new PC, get all the digging equipment, treasure hunting equipment, a streaming backpack, be able to travel to places out in the middle of nowhere, and literally do this on live stream, you know, using like satellite internet, stuff like that in the backpack, and all these cameras and all this shit, you know, all of the equipment that I'm going to be using. And you know, we're just gonna be so much change, excitement for you and I, because I want to see this stuff firsthand, and you guys get to see it secondhand. So that's kind of the reason I've been putting all these upgrades into microphone, visual, audio, you know, because it was me kind of like learning all this stuff. I didn't know shit about streaming up until this point, you know. Like, look at all the work I've done over the past year compared to my first videos, you know. Like I said, gaming's not always the only main concentration, but for now, I enjoy it, you know, and it's always going to be there. There's always going to be games, especially when I have my die down periods where I don't know, maybe I break my leg or something, and now I gotta go back to gaming. Either way, we'll see what happens. Have a good night, everybody. I am going to go rest up now, and thank you, like I said, for joining another Crab's Treasure. I will see you in the next video, and I will try to knock off all these games back to back, and when we see the release of the brand new games, they'll immediately start coming in. And I promise I will get around to Revelations 1, Revelations 2, Code Violet, you know, Resident Evil Requiem, all these games. I'll get around to it, I promise. I really, really will. This is why I'm finishing these ones now. You take care as well. Have a good night. Everybody else who's there, have a good night. And I'll see you next time. Alright, let's go get some rest. Don't forget about Radiolite. You gotta take a look at it. It's actually really not that bad. Just remember, it's John 12 with a W. Not John Wolf, John 12. It's his alternate account. See you next time.